All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Welcome to Osborne High School. The Atlanta Phoenix battling the Carolina Phoenix on the Women's Football Alliance Week 7, live and in color Memorial Day weekend. Conversations with Coach Montgomery and the refs are in the books, ready to get things started. The 5-1 Carolina Phoenix are battling the 5-1 Atlanta Phoenix. The Battle of the Phoenix, and with my guest and co-host and commentary. I lost a word, man. I was trying to get it out, man. I went through a ramble, man. I was trying to channel my wrestling voice there for a second. Adam Collins, how you doing, Coach Collins?
I'm great, man. It's a great night out here, great weather. I'm looking forward to seeing what these guys are going to do. I know that they lost to the Phoenix. The Phoenix lost to the Phoenix 30-44 in their last meeting. But we all know that having a home stand is a big deal. We're pretty good here at home.
We definitely are. We're undefeated for the season so far. We're sitting at 2-0. We got 2 games remaining at home going for the coin toss. It was definitely a hard-fought battle roughly about 3 weeks ago when they took on the Carolina Phoenix. I'm glad to have you out here tonight. It's wonderful weather, absolutely wonderful weather to have a game of football. I thought it was going to be a little hot for Memorial Day weekend, but that's not the case. We're definitely loaded up here in the orange shirts at Score Sports representing tonight. We have Nate Robinson, Keith Austin, Matthew Lee, and Fordrick down on the camera. And we got pictures by Linda. So we're definitely all representing tonight and enjoying the atmosphere. Coach Collins, glad you could take some time off the family and enjoy us for Memorial Day here at Osborne High School. I'm hoping for a great game. Both teams, like you said, are 5-1. So you had an opportunity to kind of watch both teams warm up. What's your prognostication on both teams right now?
Well, it looks pretty evenly matched. You know, on the hoof, the teams look very similar. I will say that the Phoenix looks like they've got numbers this evening. And we all know that with the travel, it's tough on all these teams to travel to another town. You know, you just got to hope everybody makes the bus, that hope everybody gets on, that everybody can make it to the game, because that's not always the case because, unfortunately, everybody else is pro in something else too.
Definitely understand that on that part. So they're bringing a small number. I always talk about travel teams always have something to prove, and to win on the road says a lot. Like I said, the next 2 weeks are home games here. So if you're watching and you're close to Atlanta, come out next week, June 3rd at 7 o'clock, where the Atlanta Phoenix are taking on the DC Divas. Should be a great game. But tonight, Atlanta Phoenix in blue, Carolina Phoenix in white. Looks like the Phoenix won the coin toss, but they did the old deferred method. And they will kick with the receiving of the ball for the Phoenix. That was a different way that the white cap had, felt like he was umpiring a baseball game for a second.
I thought it was a first down.
I did. Either that or a strike out. I could not decide myself, so I understand. It was very confusing. Very confusing.
Hey, is Longley okay? Did she get hurt last week?
Don't know that answer at this point.
She's moving a little funny.
Well, I know that they played the Memphis Midfits and won 56-0. So it was a good victory. So you don't know if she was able to catch something here. And
yeah, they're the number 2 scoring offense in Tier 1. So we don't have any problem scoring points. I will say that I looked at the common opponents, and it looks very similar for both teams. Everybody that the Carolina Phoenix played and blew out, the Atlanta Phoenix played and blew out. So it's going to be interesting how it's going to go this evening. Obviously, we have the one meeting where Carolina prevailed, but I think it's going to be a different story this evening.
It definitely should be an interesting game. So looking forward to a good game here. So we'll see how actually everything plays out. I was hoping to get some instant replay. But does not look like we're going to be able to get that at least tonight. That's unfortunate on our end, but we'll work on it for a later date.
The good news is there's always next week.
Oh, there's always next week. And we'll talk a little bit about playoffs here in 2 weeks and what that entails for the Atlanta Phoenix. But right now, we're going to watch the Atlanta Phoenix versus the Carolina Phoenix. Are we just going to continue to call them Atlanta and Carolina so we don't have to overkill the Phoenix?
I think that's the way to go.
I'm going to go with you on that one there, Buckaroo. All right, game time. No clock tonight, so we'll give you updates on time left in the quarter. Was not able to get things started.
Williamson lined up for the kickoff. Looks like Portia Holmes deep for Carolina, and she's going to receive it at about the 27-yard line. She moves around the left side, cuts back to the middle, and she's brought down at about the 37-yard line. Hey, and good news, that play was laundry-free.
And that's always going to be a nice thing for laundry-free. Definitely so on that part.
Let them play.
They're going to look like they're going straight to the ball. They're going to be first down and 10, the ball on the 38-yard line.
Carolina comes out, lines up in a doubles look. Two receivers split out to each side in the gun. I was watching them in pregame. They were having a lot of trouble with that gun snap. It'd be interesting to see if Atlanta will put somebody over the top of the center to try and rattle her just a little bit.
Glad to have everybody join in. We'll go ahead and give our sponsors here after this next play. First and 10 for the Phoenix of Carolina.
King in the gun. There's a snap. Quick give around the left side. And she's met quickly for no gain. Looks like it's going to be about a 3-yard loss.
On the tackle for the Phoenix is number 79 and number 19.
Man,
4-yard loss.
Nice play by Tania Carlton and Christina Cooper for Atlanta right there. Carolina comes straight back to the ball.
A little hurry up, you think?
Trips to the right-hand side, single receiver over to the left.
Second and 13.
King in the gun. There's a snap. Fake.
Oh, she's going to get to her.
She's brought down from the backside by number 87, Janitra J-Rock Shields.
Loss of about 8 yards right there. Going to leave a third down and close to about 10.
The offensive tackle just waved at her. All right. They're in an empty look this time. Carolina comes out in empty. Trips to the right-hand side, doubles to the left. King in the gun. There's a snap. King drops. She's looking to the left.
Oh,
she's got a man.
Somebody.
She throws. And it's tight coverage. Good job. Good coverage right there by Kristen London.
Fourth down. Going to be fourth down and 10. Going to check out how special teams will be for the Carolina Phoenix.
Special teams so important.
It is. We continue
nobody
to
ever talks about them.
I know. I understand that. Just kind of hope that the snap can get back there. We can get a good punt off. But 2 passes, 1 run by Carolina. I like that they are trying to attempt to pass the ball. That's good. That might be where they became successful the first go-around.
Going with kind of a funky punt.
Funky Cole Medina.
And
it's a 10-yard punt.
Oh, no.
She didn't touch it. She didn't touch it, but I don't know what she was doing.
My Lord. I don't even know what you say here.
You did.
I know.
You said, my Lord. That's what you said. All right, with that in mind, let's go ahead and head to our sponsors and give a little shout out here while they huddle up. I'd like to thank our sponsors, the Emory Sports Medicine Center, the Lynn Lewis Foundation, Emory Healthcare, Hard Head
Pushing Sportswear,
Women's Football Alliance, the AWFFL Women's Flag Football League, Cooper and Global, Studville TV, and Dream Medical. Thank you for doing everything you have for the Atlanta Phoenix.
All right, here comes the Phoenix with a short field, starting out about the Carolina 41. And they're going trips right. No, they're empty. I apologize. Trips to the right-hand side, doubles to the left. Long delay waiting on the snap. They bring motion across from the left side, and it's a give on the speed sweep. That's the number 3, Renika Toombs.
Get to the outside.
She's got some juice.
She got the corner. Found the hole. Ran her over. Ran her over.
Why didn't she stay in bounds?
Because she was just enjoying life. Just enjoying
nice
life.
Nice run by Toombs. That's how you run behind your pads right there.
Very much so.
Great job on the perimeter by the receivers right there. It was good blocking.
It's going to be first down and 10 with the ball on the 18.
All right, empty again. Trips right, doubles to the wide side of the field. No motion. Longley takes a snap. There's a
Good
quick
throwing
throw.
catch.
Nice. Completion to Ramia Smith right there. Good for a couple yards.
3-yard completion.
2-yard gain, second down.
We're looking pretty official tonight. We got a producer and Matthew Lee handling the mixing. It takes me out of the loop. I should be drinking heavily and enjoying life. What happened there, Coach Collins? Dead
Nothing.
Silence? Yeah, exactly. Nothing. Nothing's.
Nothing.
Nothing's happening, man.
That was me spacing out.
All right. Second down and about 7. Just started the first quarter here. Phoenix on their first drive.
All right, doubles, offset I. Tight end to the right-hand side. There's a snap. Pitch out to number 2. She's coming around the corner. She's got some room, and she's brought down. That looks like Kristen Lunt. No, that's Toombs again.
3 on the carry.
I can't see. The back of her jersey's all rolled up.
Phoenix, first down.
First and goal for the Phoenix, for Atlanta. We definitely need to say Atlanta and Carolina. If we say Phoenix, that'll get confusing.
I know. It's messing me up on that part.
Okay. That's quads to the right-hand side. There's a snap. Off tackle play to Toombs. She's driving.
Oh, helmet in
comes
the
off.
air.
And there's a flag in the air. Pretty sure you're not allowed to rip people's helmets off.
What?
Yeah, they put that rule in last year. No tearing helmets off.
I'll tell you one thing. The things that you learn from that on that part.
They're going to talk about it.
Anytime there's a flag, Keith, you got to find the white cap and stay on him. Stay on the white cap when there's a flag.
J-Rock Shields going to talk to the referees. I imagine we're going to take that one.
What? You've got to decline that, man. Come on, Coach Collins.
That'll give us first and goal from about the 3-yard line. Still waiting. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh, I guess they're calling that dead ball, so that's an interesting call right there. Doubles look for Atlanta. Shangale trying to run.
She pitched it.
No.
Oh, that's not
why?
good. Going to go 95
And
yards the
here
other
she
way.
goes.
She going to catch her.
Carolina's on the move.
No. 7 the other way.
That's
Is that
number
not
67.
a turn of event right there, ladies and gentlemen?
Jerika Hargraves on the return. Big defensive play for Carolina.
Preliminary ruling. The touchdown, however, there.
There's a flag on the play. We're going to call a block in the back. That's what I
that
want to
would
look
be my
at.
guess. Okay, and they're waving the flags off.
There is no penalty. Touchdown, Carolina. Number 67.
Hey, 40. Stay around the bench right there. Don't move too much because you're not going to get that stuff at the end. So you can get the bench when they come off the sideline. Kind of get that action before the kick.
That's tough right there to be so close going in and then have a fumble. Longalay just couldn't get the pitch out. And Carolina capitalized and scooped it up and took it the other way.
Well, that definitely changes the tone, mainly
Looks
based
like they're going
on.
to go for 2 here.
Well, we saw how they punted, so I'm not going to judge them, but I am by saying we saw how they punted.
I'm guessing the kicking game's not very good.
No, I would agree with you on that.
King in a traditional gun set, slot off to the right-hand side.
This is the first time we've seen the Phoenix down
There's a
Handoff.
snap,
Looking for a
fakes,
pass.
throwing a
Oh,
slant.
come on. You got to throw the flag on that.
And got away with one right there.
She did. She was tugging that back jersey. That's going to end the first drive, or the first drive from the Phoenix on the opposite direction, with Carolina scoring 6 points on a 95-yard touchdown fumble recover going the opposite direction. Kind of makes you sick to your stomach a little bit.
Yeah, I was getting a little emotional there when it happened.
I'm trying to wonder exactly of paying attention and making sure that we have certain things going on that part.
Yeah, we're like I said, we're so close right there. Going in, looked great offensively.
Well, she pushed it. Okay, if we were to have the replay and to look at it, there was just take the sack.
Oh yeah, you take the loss.
Yeah, take the loss. And it's not even a loss. You're on the 5-yard line. Start again.
You eat that ball.
I know. I love playing armchair quarterbacking and what you coulda, shoulda.
But in the world we live in, how many times have you seen somebody pitch it at the last second, or
I understand.
or falling down, Brett Favre falling down, throw a pass, that goes for a touchdown.
And don't do it. Don't do it.
And if that goes in, it's a great play. If it doesn't go in, everybody's looking at her like, why did you do that? It's just one of those crazy things. Let's see who's kicking off for Carolina. That's number 69. That's going to be Lindsey McCall kicking off for Carolina. Deep for Atlanta, or Brittany Smith. I'm trying to make out the number on the far side. I can't really see that far.
Not the yellow cord down bottom, but what's hooked in.
It's a big possession right here for Atlanta. Need to go ahead and answer. Here we go. They lined up. Atlanta set up with a 5-4-2 return. Here comes the kick. And it's a pretty good kick. Over the heads of Atlanta. Still struggling to pick it up. Picked up at about the 4 or 5 yard line. She's coming around the right-hand side. She's got a little bit of room. Makes the most of it. Gets back to about the 18-yard line.
On the return for the Phoenix is number 81.
That was Shavala Jones on the return for Atlanta. Now we're coming back out. See what the Phoenix is going to do on Atlanta's going to do on offense. I keep saying Phoenix because I'm so used to saying Phoenix, but both teams are the Phoenix.
Find her and send her up to me, please. You drop the camera, you come over here, and let me throw the cord to you.
Here we go. Slot right. Split backfield. Toombs on the carry off tackle. She's got some convoy out in front of her. And she's taken down after a pickup of about 6. Nice carry by Toombs.
7-yard gain, second down.
I tell you what, Candy Chambers got out there in a hurry. Same look, slot right, split backfield. Longley takes a snap. It's a give-off tackle. Toombs spins off the first tackler. And run out of bounds by number 49, Crystal Britton.
And on to number 3.
Looking at about 3rd and inches. Well, it looks like they're going to try to measure now. Okay, and the White Hat signaling first down. There we go. Let's take a minute to thank our sponsors, Emory Sports Medicine Center, Cooper Global Chauffeur Transportation, the Atlanta Women's Flag Football League, Dream Medical, Studville TV, and the Lynn Lewis Foundation, as well as Hard Head Pushing Sportswear. Atlanta's back out. In a split backfield. There's a snap. Longley's around the left edge. She's got some room. She's keeping the ball. Nice play on first down. Nice pickup. Pickup of about 6.
Number 11 on the quarterback keeper.
Yeah, make that 7. Nice run by Longley. I'm sure in her mind she's thinking she's not going to make up for something.
7-yard gain, second down.
Phoenix on the move right here. Second and about 3 from the 40, from their own 36-yard line. Quads to the right-hand side for the Phoenix. There's a snap. Longley gives off tackle. That's Toombs. She's got some room. She's out in the open. Oh, and she gets wrapped up. I really thought she was going to break loose on that one. She's got some wheels. But it is another Atlanta first down. It is another Atlanta first down. So we're 1st and 10. Atlanta's about their own 49. A little animation down there on the sideline. Coach seems kind of upset. As they come up to the ball. Slot right, split backfield. I'm guessing off tackle. Nope, Longley rolls out. Quick throw across the middle. It's popped up by the defender. That was intended for Kristen London.
Second down.
Second and 10. About 5:39 left in the first quarter. Atlanta putting together a good drive. Bo McMichael showing off his acrobatic skills.
Hey, Coach Collins. Sorry for that delay on listening to my wonderful voice. Looks like the Atlanta Phoenix are going to call a timeout.
They're going to call the first time out of the game.
Timeout, Phoenix.
We do have the scoreboard up and running. It is 5 minutes and 39 seconds left to go in the first quarter. We want to thank our sponsors. Take it away there, Coach Collins, on the sponsors. You have a sponsored voice waiting to happen.
I do. We'd like to thank Emory Sports Medicine Center, Cooper Global Chauffeur Transportation, Atlanta Women's Flag Football League, Dream Medical, Studville TV, I love that name, the Lynn Lewis Foundation, as well as Hard Head Pushing Sportswear.
When you think hard head, you think pushing sportswear. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll definitely, I know, I over-pushed it there. Oh, still pushing the pushing.
Yes.
Hard head pushing. All right, second down to 10. What's happened when I was gone? I was dealing with some mechanical issues, and it looks like we got that taken care of for a minute or two. We'll see if that changes.
All right. Here we go.
Second down and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line for Atlanta.
Looks like a trips bunch formation to the left side, bringing motion across. There's a speed sweep. The end comes up. Looks like she's going to make the play.
Good tackle.
Nice defensive play.
Good tackle. Able to hold them down and go.
You can't leave the defensive end unblocked on that one.
2-yard loss on the play. Third down.
I think somebody zigged where they should have zagged on that one.
Definitely so on that part.
That sets up 3rd and long for Atlanta. But the good news is we know they can pass, and this is nothing for Toombs to come off tackle and pick up this kind of yardage.
3rd down and about 13 for Atlanta. Once again, Atlanta in the blue, Carolina in the white. 5 minutes and some change left in the first quarter.
All right, looks like they're coming to the right-hand
Oh,
side,
legal
but we got
procedure.
people moving before it starts. You can't do that.
What? These rules that you keep bringing to us.
The white hat just signaled something about kicking. Hey, that a babe. There's 5 back. We'll take that all day long. Oh, he's changed his mind. Now we're going to go with illegal procedure. It's a penalty of the week here. Now we're looking at about 3rd and 18. Atlanta at their own 41. We're marching backwards. See if we can't turn this thing around.
Reminds me of a good song. I'll sing it to you later. Deals with bright eyes.
Lagale takes the snap. It's a handoff off the
Good
right
blocking
side.
up front.
Nice hole. Going to pick up about 9.
Great run. She was able to go off tackle like that, and the linemen were able to actually stay on their blocks, which made for a very productive 10-yard gain.
Sorry. Marcy Myers on the carry. It's a big run. But it looks like they're going to go ahead and bring in Williamson to punt it out of here.
4th and 9.
Thinking this is a brilliant time for a fake punt.
No.
Midfield.
It is not, Coach Collins. It is not.
So you sound like the defensive coordinator on my team.
No, it is never a good time for a fake punt. Even when you fake the punt, it was not a good time for a fake punt.
Sound like a defensive coach. Punt it, please. Punt it. Just punt it. Williamson lines up for the kick. There's a snap. And it looks like somebody got a piece of that one. At least it sounded like it.
Now to get on the ball. Goodness.
It bounces backwards.
Oh, she touched it.
Yep, that's Atlanta ball.
If they would have picked it up. They did not pick it up. 1st down and 10, the opposite direction for Carolina. Ball on the 45, where Carolina will take on for the second possession, because that first possession was a no-gainer, and then they were able to pick that ball up and run 95 yards. And that's where we're at, ladies and gentlemen, going into roughly 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
Carolina coming out for their second possession. A lot of trips to the right-hand side. Single receiver to the left. Gun backfield with King and a back off to her left side. There's a snap. King drops. She's looking to her left.
Getting some
She's
pressure right there.
And she gets rolled up. Incomplete.
She's asking for a hands to the face right there by the Whitecap. Whitecap is not having anything to do with that right now.
Well, maybe they were trying to tell her something.
Toughen up.
Yeah.
Hey, it's part of football. You got a helmet on. You know, I can think of a couple of different analogies.
Same formation. Trips to the right-hand side. King in a gun with back set off to her left. The back started a little early right there. There's a throw. Had a man.
She grabbed the back of that ponytail.
It's part of the uniform. If it's hanging out, it's part of the uniform, my friend. You're not supposed to be able to hang on to people.
I'm getting a little worried and waiting for when 28 finally gets that flag thrown on her. I'm not going to be surprised. I just hope it's not an inopportune.
That's 2 that Cuthbert's gotten away with so far.
She loves slowing them down. 3rd down and 10 for Carolina.
If there's no flag, it's just good defense.
Oh,
same formation. Trips to the right. The back is set off to the right-hand side this time. There's a snap. Fakes the give. Throws
Tight
across
end
the
pop.
middle.
Nothing there. She was there
She
for
was
a
open.
second.
She's underthrown.
4th and 10. Now, this quick-paced offense with such low numbers for Carolina, what is that going to do? You know, we're only 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter, and it just seems like it's just rapid pace. I mean, this series alone only lasted roughly 28 seconds for Carolina.
I'm from the Gus Malzahn School of Hurry Up Offense.
Yes.
If we have a big gain on first down, we're back on the ball. If we get a first down, we're back on the ball. Other than that, we're going to take a minute. There's a snap. Kicks away.
Better punt.
Up and
Better
spinning.
Punt.
Through Toombs' hands. She's got to get on the ball. Pick it up.
She is. She's taking it.
She's coming around the left.
She's trying to find. Don't block back. Everybody stay forward.
Man, met by a big old number 53. That's Jeannie McDonald on the play right there.
She said, hello,
Carolina,
and welcome to Osborne High School.
Yeah.
Do we have a flag on the play? Timeout. For the Carolina Phoenix. With that, we will take a little break for one of our sponsors.
Become part of the family by following us on our social networks. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and be sure.
of four close friends, dealing with the trials that a life can bring. You hear the stereotypes, but now you get to see, yeah, what it's really like on Studfield TV.
We're back live into action. First down and 10 for the Phoenix.
Longley under center. There's a snap and gun. I'm sorry, under center. There's a catch right there by number
Nice
81.
throwing catch.
Nice throw and catch to Shavala Jones right there. It's going to be Atlanta first down.
This is complete to number 81.
That's a great way to start off this series.
First down, Phoenix.
Be interested to see how this hurry-up offense is going to affect the defense. I see a lot of familiar numbers on the defense. I think they got a lot of people going both ways.
And it sometimes deals with the travel just from that perspective. They are ranked number 6 in their league at this point, so it's good on their part. Ooh, good throw and catch right there. Quick screen. All the way out to the 50-yard line.
Throw to Jones again.
Pass is complete to number 81.
Tackled by number 14, Michelle Majors for Carolina.
5-yard gain.
5-yard gain for Atlanta.
I tell you what, though, you got to make that person miss. You got to make the first guy miss.
They were still able to gain 5 yards even if that was the case. Look like they're going throwing out trips to the left here.
And they change it up. And they change it back. Trips left, offset eye. Longley under center is a snap. Give off
wide
tackle to
open
Toombs.
hole.
Big
Hold on
hole.
to that ball. Hold on
Toombs
to that ball.
still churning. Nice run. About a 15-yard pickup.
All the way down to the 35-yard line of Carolina. Another first down for Atlanta.
I like the early throws.
Well, I mean, it spread them out. And by spreading them out, they were able to open up straight in the middle and get a good 15-yard run.
Yeah, but you got to prove you're going to throw it.
Right. And you could, and you threw and catch for 2 straight plays, so they were on their heels a little bit, especially the linemen. Closing into 1 minute left to go in the first quarter.
Slot right, split backfield.
Ooh, she's on the move.
Yeah, that's big number 33. That's Marcy Myers. She is a load.
All the way down to the 30-yard line. Going to leave a roughly second down and 5 for Atlanta. Closing into the final minute here of the first quarter.
She's a nice changeup for Atlanta, going from Toombs to Myers.
If somebody got confused with the running backs and thought that they could take down, but Toombs brings a load either. I mean, she ran over 2 people on the sideline. So
but those are people on the perimeter.
Yes.
Those people aren't typically as big.
They're not in the middle. Understood. Well taken there, Coach Collins. Well taken.
Got trips out to the right-hand side. Longley still under center. Offset eye to the right. There's the snap. Give back up underneath. Nice. I like it. Little counter.
And I'm very much appreciating the ball security that Atlanta's holding right now. They will call timeout, or they will call an official timeout because of first down. And then looks like the ball will, or the clock will run, and that will run us at the end of the second, or the end of the first quarter, heading into the second quarter. Thank you all for joining us here tonight, here at Osborne High School, where the World Football Alliance Week 7 is taking place between the Atlanta Phoenix and the Carolina Phoenix. We're going to head off to a commercial break. Glad that you could join us, and we'll be right back.
This is not just about coming out and winning games. It's about getting better. It's about building your team, your organization, this sisterhood, and this fellowship.
1, 2, 3, women's football!
All right. We want to have numbers, and we want to be competitive. I'm ready for my Sunday moment.
Turn and push in the back. That's a block in the back.
He's working on feet and driving that block. More than likely, it's not going to be called, so you have to get some technique about yourself. There's a reason why I got these coaches and these trainers and these experienced players. Fair enough? Sure? Everybody good? All right. All right. Anybody else? Another rules and myth before I go on to another?
It's where the ball at. So if that's the first down, I'm running.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second quarter here at Osborne High School. We saw a little insight on the Atlanta Women's Flag Football League. If you're interested, please see their website. We'll throw their information up here shortly so you can have a chance to learn anything you want to concerning about women's flag football here in Atlanta. I'm Bo McMichael with Adam Collins, Score Sports, Atlanta Phoenix football.
Longley gives to Myers off tackle, and she is plowing people.
I tell you one thing, that is called I'm tired. I am so tired. Please stop running at me.
I tell you what, if I'm Atlanta right here, I'm probably going to push the pace.
Oh, speed it up. Make them call the timeout.
I'm thinking we go with the old C.W.A. Campbell roll it sign right there.
Yeah.
Do it again.
If it got 5 yards, 10 yards, 7 yards, we rolling the same play again. 1st and 10, ball on the 13-yard line and some change for Carolina. We haven't been down this much or for this long of a time period in a while. And to know that these two teams are in the top 15 in scoring, you can tell they both know each other real well right now.
No doubt. There's a snap. Off tackle off the right side.
Good tackle. Oh, she was trying to bring her down all the way down to about the 10-yard line for
carried
Atlanta.
her for about 4 yards.
So they played this team realistically 2 weeks ago. So they both know each other. They got film on each other. You could tell that defensively both teams are ready. I mean, it would be really a zero. Probably still, I think we would have pushed it in if we wouldn't have fumbled the ball down there. But what it does, I'm a true believer, as much as it's awesome that the defense took the ball, they were right back on the field because they scored the touchdown with it. So they had no break. That offense hasn't been able to get in a groove. 2nd down and about 6 for Atlanta.
I'm guessing off tackle right here. No,
Nope,
right up the gut.
Right up the gut.
And there goes Toombs driving. Looks like she got a first down.
She did. First and 10.
Yeah, look how slow the defenders are getting up.
Oh, they're running right at them. They're not running off tackle. They're saying, hey, we're going straight between the center and the guard and hoping for the best. Got good viewership numbers tonight. Thank you all for joining us here at Osborne. 1st and goal for Atlanta versus Carolina. Atlanta down by 6, looking to tie this game up.
Longley under center.
Ooh.
Give to the big fullback.
But she got in. No.
Oh, they're going to say she was down. That was Dana Green on the carry for her much deserved. She does a great job blocking.
Hey, 1-inch line. I will say this, Carolina did bring some fans out there tonight. We do have some good Phoenix fans here and enjoying our second to the last game. It is Memorial Day weekend, so it's always interesting to see who's going to be here. 2nd down and goal, less than a yard for Atlanta.
Yeah, I'm giving it to Toombs straight up the gut.
Oh, she even does a little jump. And
see
that white cap.
Did you see how big the bubble was on the right side?
It was.
Where they pushed everybody in?
They did. I tell you one thing, if we could get to the replay, I'd like you to watch the white cap the next time a touchdown scoring. I think he jumped up in the air and gave a touchdown signal. It was
Kind of like that.
Very enthusiastic. We're going to go for an extra point here, meaning that we're going to try for an extra point and a field goal, not a 2-point conversion.
Williamson's usually pretty good.
This will give them the lead here with 12 minutes and 27 seconds left to go in the second quarter.
Good snap, hold, and there. Oh, blocked.
I don't understand why you can call it dead like that. How can it be dead? Should it be dead?
No, I don't think so. because that's a live ball.
That is a live ball, and it didn't go past the line of scrimmage.
Correct.
That is a live ball. They should be able to return that for a touchdown. I'm very confused for a 2 point.
For 2 points.
Exactly. Well, 2-point touchdown in my world. So that's going to leave us tied 6-6. We're back to a null, is what they call it in the soccer world. Atlanta United fans that have joined us tonight. Glad to have that. We're going to go ahead and give a shout-out to our sponsors right now. Coach Collins, who helps the Atlanta Phoenix be all they can be?
Well, all their fans, first of all, but in particular, Emory Sports Medicine Center, Cooper Global Chauffeur Transportation, the Atlanta Women's Flag Football League, Dream Medical, Studville TV, the Lynn Lewis Foundation, and Hard Head Pushing Sportswear.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for supporting Atlanta Phoenix football. If you've ever come out here at Osborne High School and be a part of this action, you understand how much this work takes in these ladies, and what they do here on the football field is wonderful. We're 2 weeks shy of the playoffs. Atlanta has already qualified for the playoffs. However, because they took a loss against Carolina, they will be on the road. We're trying to figure out who their opponent will be, and we'll talk about that shortly. Let's get ready for the kickoff.
Williamson puts it down in the right corner. It goes over the head. They better hope it goes in the end zone. And there it goes. I'll tell you what, I'll take that every time as a coach, though.
Oh, I know that. Especially
make them go 80 yards. Make them go 80 yards right there.
Make them earn that.
It'll be interesting to see
25. Should be the 25.
The 25, see, that's where where are they putting it?
It should be a professional rules on the 25, but it just doesn't feel that way. No. Sounds like it's going on the 20. 1st and 10 for Carolina now. They're going to see the pace. I'm going to give you all a nice little clock set. It's 7:40 Eastern Standard Time. We're going to see what time or how long they actually keep the ball in real time, because that defense is looking for a breather all by itself, and there's not a lot of players that just play on one side. So we're going to see how well this offense can handle.
King set up in the gun, backs it off to either side. A little crisscross zone action right there. And she's brought down.
From behind.
Looks like she picked up maybe 1 or 2.
About a 1-yard gain on the play.
6-yard gain.
Yeah, I would definitely run the ball if I were them.
Yes, and slow the clock down.
This is one of those deals where, I know I've got fewer people. I can go fast when I'm getting somewhere. But
and it's 6-6. It's a ball game. This is nice. I knew we were going to be kind of in a very tight game tonight based on the offense and the defensive ranking.
Empty. King takes a snap, drops back. She's looking to her. Oh, there's popped up. Interception.
Oh, they're going to call roughing the passer too. This one's going to come back. Roughing the passer on the Phoenix.
They're going to call that on Shields?
I'm thinking so. That flag shot up right after the hit.
There's an interception.
It's a rough, tough game meant to be played by rough, tough people.
Let's see what the Whitecap has to say at this point. Decisions. This is when you wish you had the Jeopardy music.
It'll be interesting how they enforce this.
Oh, I'll tell you one thing I'm a little concerned about.
It's kind of like down here when they called the face mask a dead ball.
Okay.
Back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, so based on what the Whitecap said, hands to the face. If we ever had that field mic, that would be entertaining to hear that.
You know what, man? That's a great idea.
Let's mic him up.
And mic him
up on that one. Hope the Wi-Fi.
Let's mic him up and give him an earpiece so we can talk to him.
Yeah, 2nd down and 10. Or if it's automatic first down on that 10-yard gain. So what could have turned into a turnover for the Phoenix turned into a first down for Carolina. Ball on the 31.
King waiting in the gun, motion coming across. Fakes the give. She's running for everything she's worth. And that's got to be intentional grounding. You have got to call that.
But you're out of the pocket, and you're throwing it out of bounds. So it cannot be that it doesn't look like a flag based on professional rules.
We haven't been playing by professional rules so far.
I know. Give or take, man. Pick them and choose them.
My favorite is on Friday night when the guy tells me he was out of the pocket. I'm like, that ain't a rule, man.
All right,
hey,
2nd and 10, ball on the 30 for Carolina.
it seems like King's looking for shields. I know I would be. King in the gun, trips to her left, back offset to her left. There's a snap. Back crosses, she fakes the zone. Completed pass. And she squeaks forward.
She's able to
for
get
about
almost
6-7 yards.
Yeah. She was able to find that little sweet spot between the two defenders.
I wasn't sure she was going to catch that at first.
She caught it with her whole body.
Yes.
She did. She said, bucket catch, bucket catch. That's when you almost want to take your helmet and your shoulder pads off and just sit there and wait for it. That's pull a Lucas, 1980s.
Please, ball, get here. Please, please.
Blow the whistle, blow the whistle.
All right. They're going to run the zone right here.
3rd down and about 4.
Trips to the right. Back crosses. There's the give.
Oh, going to the outside.
She has to bubble backwards. Looks like she's got the edge, though.
No, she doesn't. It was caught up.
Nice job.
Here? Another flag on the play.
Nice play by number 2, Kristen London, coming up and making a play right there.
Trying to figure out maybe holding. Hands to the face. Got a lot of conversation here with the white cap.
I think they're going to call shenanigans.
Shenanigans. I enjoy good old-fashioned shenanigans.
What was the name of the restaurant? PT Shenanigans?
What we got? I'm a little confused.
Yeah, I think they are too.
She going to call tripping. He going to call tripping. That's what he called. He's going to call
Holding
tripping.
on the defense.
Holding. Oh, I thought he gave a little leg movement. Holding on the
defense. It's a run play.
It was not a pass play. How can it be?
How do you call holding on the defense on a run play?
Well, I'll turn your mic off. You can yell that, and I'll tell them what the response was.
I'm on board with that.
Befuddled. I am befuddled by that. 1st and 10 for Carolina. It sounds like the fix could be in here for Atlanta.
To be politically correct, that call was confusing. There's a snap. I've been waiting on the quarterback run, and there it is. She streaks across the middle, and she actually makes something out of nothing there.
She did. She tried to cut it back inside.
I've been waiting on her run. She looks like a pretty good athlete, and they go with those empty looks. I've been waiting on like quarterback trap or quarterback wrap, something like that.
She definitely gets in the word of shifty. She comes at that framework.
They're going to give her 3 yards. That's a generous spot.
2nd down and about 7, or a long 7, or a short 8. 5 and some change, or 9 and some change, based on the glare from the sun.
Okay, I think they found something with her. Here's the empty. Let's see if she runs now. She's waiting on a play.
Yes, she is.
She seems a little distressed.
Got doubles.
No, it's empty.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at that. That's why they call you the
High snap. She drops back, looks left. She's got a man.
Okay.
I thought they might get number 17 right there.
For the
Shanae
flag.
for holding.
I tell you, they might want to call everything, but they don't want to. I mean, the DBs for Atlanta just feel like they're begging for a flag to be thrown their way. I'm just cringing every time.
You don't call holding there, but you call holding on the run play.
I don't understand.
How do you call defensive holding on a run play?
Time
How does that
out.
work?
Timeout, Carolina. Hey, guess how he's calling timeout? He is pointing towards the team that's calling timeout, not back this way towards the side they have. The ref is making me nervous. All right,
I feel confident this guy does most of his work on Saturday mornings.
All right, with that in mind, we're going to go ahead and head out to some Emory Medical Healthcare.
If you like to do this, or that, or even that, and you want to get back at it, we've got your back. Or your shoulder, or your hip, or your knee. The sports medicine specialists at Emory Healthcare treat more world-class, professional, and college-level athletes than anyone else in the state. We'll treat you like a pro and get you back in play.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're live back here at Osborne High School, Week 7 of WFA Action. Got 1 week left in the season, playing the DC Divas next week. June 3rd, be here or be squared. I'm looking forward to that game. This one's turning into a great game with 9 minutes some change left to go in the second quarter. It's all tied up 6-6. Third down and about 7.
King in the gun, good snap right there. She's looking, and she throws it to nobody, and she gets rocked.
She is definitely getting up a little slow, trying to figure out who hit her and why.
I think her and one of those linemen are going to have a conversation on the sideline.
Well, this is not Chattanooga. There is no Lookout Mountain. We are in Osborne, Atlanta, Cobb Parkway, Georgia. I do not see any mountains for lookout blocks.
Yeah, that's ooh.
Fourth down and some change, give or take 7 yards. Ball's on the 48-yard line of Atlanta. Carolina will be punting. Wide formation here for the punt. Decent punt, better than the first one. She's going to pick it up and go.
Number 13, she's around the right side, got some room.
Yes, she does.
There she goes. She's
Cut it
scooting.
back. Oh, hold on to
Hold
that
on to
ball.
the football. Hold on to the ball. Go down. Go down. That's for Mia Smith on the return. That's a big-time return right there.
They're going to say she got all the way down to give or take, maybe they're going to say back on the 37-yard line. I don't like that call. I think she at least got to the 32-yard line. It was a good run of about 23 yards.
That's about 30 yards.
30-yard run right there. That's good. She was able to hit that corner and take it to the sidelines, which is always a plus. So we're going to see Carolina take the ball back here. Not Carolina. We're going to watch Atlanta take the ball back here and see what they can do to maybe add to their scoring drives. I would like to think that we've been very successful running the ball, and I'm hoping that we're going to go back to that.
They put this one in 5 plays.
Say that again.
They put this one in 5 plays.
Oh, they said, if they put this in, you owe me $5. And I'm like, all right, Vegas odds, over and under in 5 plays. Call it. All right.
Doubles. Motion coming across.
Oh, they did a crisscross. Nice. Straight up the middle. Oh, there she goes. The 10, the 5, touchdown, Atlanta Phoenix. Good times have had by all.
Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and call it. That just opened the floodgates.
They did. You could tell a nice little air got popped on each one of the Carolina balloons.
Yeah.
The C, the A, and the R are definitely popped. We're going to wait for the O, the L, I, N, A to see what happens. But it's nice to see that running game straight up the middle. But that was a new play. We haven't really seen that type of play where they were faking it one way and going the other.
You know, I like that. That's that Noel Mazzoni stuff.
It is.
Yeah. If you can get the timing down, it's nasty. That timing, though, it takes forever. We did it one year, and it took a really long time.
Well, you got to be able to have some patience and know that you might fumble it a couple of times.
Yeah. There's a
Go
snap.
back
Long
for the
leg
2.
gives it the green right up the middle.
She is not going to get
She's denied.
it. So with 8 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the second quarter, we will give the lead to the Atlanta Phoenix, 12, Carolina Phoenix, 6. Good game so far. I feel like the floodgates have changed a little bit. We'll see how it actually plays out as time goes on. As we talked about before, throwing out the schedule down here at the bottom of the screen, we do have one game left on the season, June 3rd, 2017 against the DC Divas. The DC Divas are 3-3. They actually beat the Carolina Phoenix last week, and that was Carolina Phoenix's only loss.
Were they on the road?
They were on, I would say they're on the road, but don't hold me to it. You got the schedule in front of you. That's why I give you all the facts. The most important thing that's going to be interesting is DC Divas have lost 3 games, but those 3 games are against very high-end opponents. They make a point of playing people up in the D.C. area and above in the North Atlantic area. They were on the road.
They were indeed on the road.
So they were at D.C.?
Correct.
Yeah, so it's once again, so this could be their second loss in a row right there. So we'll see how everything kind of plays out next week. But next week's victory, our game, and hopefully victory will be huge. We have not fared well against the Divas over the past several years. So I'm looking forward to seeing what Atlanta has to offer. Little pooch kick. It's going to go way out of bounds.
Guess just trying to prevent a big return there. There's nothing worse than driving down the field scoring and then having somebody return a kick.
Still at that one and starting it on the 45.
Looks like that went out right at the 35, so.
You're going to add 5 yards onto that, or they take it at the spot of the foul? Or the spot of the ball going out?
I think they take it right there.
Yep, they're going to take it on the 35.
Yeah, the signals are kind of confusing.
Yes. It's a very animated Whitecap tonight. Very animated.
It's a little unorthodox.
I do believe if he was to rip off his mask, it could be Liam Neeson. Not Liam Neeson. Leslie Nelson.
Nielsen, yes.
Nelson. First and 10, back in focus.
Like Neil's son.
Oh, Neil's son. All right, I like that. Liam Neeson works good for me, too.
Yeah. There's the snap.
No.
There's the quarterback run.
That was a slow development play right there.
Not sure the back knew what was going on right there. She's new. But King did a good job making the best of a bad situation. Looked like she should have got a fake back across. Looked like they were running the old zone read right there. And the zone back didn't come across. There was really no read. It was kind of a, oh, no.
Second down and some change. Roughly about 11.
And the gun, the speed sweep.
Oh.
Nice play. Who is that? Number 17. That's Shanae Key.
Number 17.
Nice play. Big time play.
Loss of about 10 yards. Going to be 3rd down and 22, give or take.
Not a whole lot of plays in the playbook for that one.
It's called run the ball up the middle, and let's hope that's not going to be too much of a change.
Back in the day, if somebody had said, what would you run on 3rd and 22? Buck sweep.
And you could get it back.
It happens sometimes.
Always that one. Always a possibility.
Trips left. There's a snap.
Oh, they're
King's
gonna
looking to her left side.
She's got an open receiver.
She's wishing she could have that one back.
Nilly. Oh, my
goodness. That's number 12, Portia Holmes, wide open down the middle of the field.
Got to catch that. Got to bring it home and take it to Papa or to Mama.
I like to think that we would have come up and popped her and made her drop it, but that was looking like a big completion.
Oh, it would have been a good added plus to what's going on right now in the minds of the Carolina Phoenix. They're tired. They're down. 12 unanswered points by Atlanta. 7 minutes and some change left to go here.
18.
What?
8 after this possession.
Oh, hey, thank you. I was like, did I miss a score? I'm so tired. Good punt.
Oh, she's got some room.
Oh, they're going to. How's he throwing the flag from the back end like that? How does she throw it? It doesn't count. It's going back. It's ridiculous.
You're not in position to make that call.
You can't make that call. The ref was right there.
That's your call, man. Don't let him do that.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
That's what I'd be saying if I was on the sideline.
He's out of position to call that. Now you're going to call 15 on the
coach. That's how you know somebody's not good.
When he calls it on the when he just calls him out and calls it on the head coach. It's ridiculous.
That's weak sauce.
Coach Montgomery added 15 to that action.
Call a timeout, Coach.
We got plenty of time. Just call a timeout. He's asking to speak to the Whitecap. They're going to call a block in the back, which was not the case, but we still get the ball back. We just get a longer drive in hand. It's always
pad your stats.
Yes. You know, who really wants a quick touchdown like that? Nobody does. Let's just enjoy ourselves.
Carolina doesn't.
No, that defense was like, woo-wee. I am glad this is going back a little bit. Is he flying away? Is he giving me the wings? They're going to call unsportsmanlike conduct on Coach Montgomery. Give him another 15 yards. So we're going to start this ball roughly on a good kick right around the 20-yard line.
I tell you what, man, this series of calls, that was weak. And you know how I tell guys sometimes, I'll tell white hats sometimes, hey man, if he's going to be this bad, he can't be that sensitive.
He can't be that sensitive. If you're willing to toss a flag when you're not even in position, it's rough.
I mean, he was yelling from the sideline. He asked, how are you going to make that call?
And he throws a flag.
That's just.
Not even in position.
I'm going to call no huevos on that one. Did you just hear something about funnel cakes?
I do enjoy good funnel cakes.
You know, I tell you what, the referees ought to have to buy Coach Montgomery a funnel cake for this.
Huh. I do. Do you like anything on your funnel cake?
Just powdered sugar.
Powdered sugar, definitely. But when somebody's willing to give me a fork and put some apples on it or some cherries.
No, I'm not going to tell you no.
Oh, no, I'm definitely not going to tell you no on that. That was my fun days of Six Flags over Georgia. End up with some funnel cake action.
That's the only thing that makes Six Flags bearable.
Oh. I make you 20 years old, and you're going to enjoy yourself at Six Flags there, old man. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Phoenix, ball on the 30.
Longley under center in the eyes. The pitch out to the left-hand side.
Oh, she's going to get the
Toombs
corner.
has got a convoy out in front of her. She's slashing.
Oh, all the way down
Looks
to
like
the
she's
40.
going to get a first down.
10-yard gain for Atlanta.
Flip the formation and run it the other way.
I do believe we won't have a forfeit this game, and I do believe the game will be played all the way through. Would you believe that as well?
That's a real plus.
It is. To me, knowing that we're going to get 4 quarters of football, I'm very excited about that.
There's nothing fun about just thrashing somebody from the get-go.
Those 2 games that we've watched early in the season here at Osborne, this is a nice change of pace.
You're getting to watch them play football.
Yes. And good football at that. I'm enjoying the defense as well. 12-6, 6 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Trips left. Longley gives off tackle. And Toombs going to pick up about 7.
What Toombs does that I really enjoy is watching her run behind her blockers. She gets behind that fullback and gets in that groove, and she's there.
She's tuck in behind Green, and the other thing is she keeps her legs going.
Yeah. She's
that's
not going to stop.
That's hard to teach.
Right.
So she reminds me of? I don't know if this name will take you back. Les Pullen.
Oh, wow.
You remember Les Pullen?
That's a good word right there, man. Was it bad? That wasn't bad, was it?
No, he was Riverdale.
He was Riverdale, okay.
Because Wayne White was the fullback.
Yes.
Les Pullen was the tailback.
Yeah. You're going to get some good references. For those people that are not alive, that was 91, 92 that he's referencing.
But I remember you had to pick him up off the ground.
Yes.
Or else he just run over top.
Oh, yeah, he just kept moving his legs.
Empty look, motion coming across.
Get on the ball.
Longley smartly just falls on it.
Good. Could have changed the game up a big deal if she wouldn't have done that and tried to pick it up and run.
Smart move. She went to grab it the first time. She couldn't get hold of it, just fell on it.
Yeah.
That's smart football.
That shows a lot of quarterback IQ from what occurred in the first quarter where she was trying to make something out of something she didn't need to.
Right there, I'm telling her, great job, and making the center cry.
3rd down and about 13 here for Atlanta, closing into the last couple minutes here in the second quarter.
Doubles look, pistol backfield. There's a snap. Longley looks to her left, throws.
Now this is where I'd expect a flag to show up all of a sudden on that. 4th down and long. We're going to look like we're probably going to set up a punt.
It's like Williamson's going to come out and kick it.
Yep. I'll tell you that those ill-advised penalties, I don't believe that the penalty, the unsportsmanlike penalty, but the block in the back that they called definitely changed
both of those penalties are garbage.
They are.
Uh-oh. Hey, welcome to punt team.
What? It's 4th down? Ooh, ha!
This happens all the time.
It does.
Good snap.
Oh, goodness.
Good job, Williamson.
Good bounce. 17 yards. Get down there. Don't touch it.
There you go. That's
Great job.
That's a Scott Warner thing.
It is
17.1 yards on average when you let that ball drop.
I know Scott Warner's not listening, but one thing he taught us as football players is that if you let that ball hit the ground, you are promised that it's going to bounce 17 yards on an average, 17.1. And we all kind of laughed and joked, but wouldn't you know it, it always would roll 17-plus yards.
I will say that's your one job standing back there.
Catch the ball. Catch the ball. And if you don't know who Scott Warner is, he was the punt returner for the University of Georgia's 1980 national championship team. He also played, was it free safety or cornerback?
He was a safety.
Here's
one for you. I read an article. Vince Dooley said he was to special teams and defense what Herschel Walker was to offense.
Oh, based on what he could do to change a game?
What kind of compliment is that?
You got that right. 1st and 10, ball on the 13 going out for Carolina.
Empty backfield. King drops. Looks like she was trying to throw some sort of screen. Or a
maybe
shallow. I don't know what that was. Ball knocked down by Shields.
87 was trying to grab it. She was trying to put a paw on it, take it with her.
Okay, I'm back here. There's 4:09 left. I sure don't want to give them the ball back. Think we get a run play this time?
We're going to see that. I mean, they're running twins to the right. At this point, I feel like that they feel like that they're still in the game. There's a lot of feel likes there.
There's a gun. Super delayed zone.
You got to run. So the answer is yes to your question. Yes, they're going to run the ball.
Well, you know, if you have to give it back to them, you want to give it back to them in as little time as possible.
As little. It's like, take your time. Take your time getting off the
This
pile.
is where we got to pop up off the pile right here. Nice play by Shields. And looks like that was – is that Candy Chambers that was in on the play? Is that 55 or 59 out there?
3rd down and about 13, ball on the 10-yard line. They need to get all the way up to about the 25-yard line for a first down.
Trips to the right. King in the gun. Back started early. Starts early every time. Quick pass out to the left.
She wasn't going to let her catch that ball and run with it.
Play made right there by Candy Chambers.
Great job. Going to be a long 4th down. 4th down and about 12 for Carolina. Clock is running under 3 minutes here in the second quarter. We will go away for just a second here at halftime, but come back and kind of give you some updates and what's going on. We'll see if there's any halftime festivities. Doesn't look like that based on nothing looks like it's getting set up, but we'll have an opportunity to kind of give you an insight of what's going on. Thank you for joining us here tonight here at Osborne High School.
All right, here we go.
Big punt here. Only down by 6. They're going to call. Oh, that's way up in the air.
Get away from the ball.
Oh.
Get away, get away, get away. Get away from the ball. Why?
Because she wants to score a touchdown.
Get away from the football.
She wants to score a touchdown, Coach Collins. She just wants to score a touchdown.
I would have been having a heart attack on the sideline.
Oh. Legal procedure on Carolina. That's going to be first down. He gave a double first down. Whitecap did.
It's 2 first downs.
Is it 2 first downs?
Extra first down.
That's it's a first down with the
extra first down. Okay, hey, we punch it in right here. We onside kick it?
No, but I appreciate your positivity. Don't onside kick unless you're in the Super Bowl and your name's Sean Payton. You just don't onside kick it.
See, I'm onside kicking right here.
Yeah.
You know, they've done a study where they show that on average that you end up with about the same, giving up about the same field position.
And realistically, you get more of an opportunity to do it. I wait for the Bill Belichick thought process to always go for it on 4th down and always kick out. There's a school, either that or a college or a high school, that never punts, or they always do onside kicks. 1st and goal here, ball on the 4 for Atlanta.
Off tackle. Toombs runs through the first 2 tacklers.
And gets denied the touchdown. Going to be about 2nd down.
Looks like she picks up about 2.
Second down.
Okay. They just moved the ball backwards.
I don't understand that.
Okay. The person on the other side's confused.
Yes.
Like the rest of the referee crew.
Now he moves it forward. 2nd down and 3, ball on the 3.
Hey, there you go. Atta babe.
Now 2. We moved up another yard, all the way down to the 2-yard line.
Somebody get Skippy something from the concession stand down there.
I'd love a Snickers. If he could hook me up, that'd appreciate it.
I'm going to be here for a while.
Yes.
Atlanta out. Langolay into center. Off tackle.
Oh, touchdown, and she
walks
just
in.
stops at the goals and gives it a little dance.
Dances.
Oh, enjoy that.
Let's not take a flag.
They don't. They haven't instituted the free dancing. There was a flag on the play.
There was not. I said let's not get a flag on the play.
Oh, I thought you said there was a flag. We'll go ahead and extend the lead to 12, making it 18-6. Looks like we are going to go for 2 points. So what came into the second quarter down by 6, now we're up by 12, 18-point turnaround. Unanswered points scored by by Atlanta.
Slot left, eye backfield.
Toss sweep.
You got
She tried to.
You got to crack that guy.
Oh, it's just left her unblocked. Got to work on that 2-point conversion.
Still 18-12 Atlanta. That's kind of what we wanted.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you've ever wanted to know anything about the Women's Football Alliance, we're located here on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Give an opportunity, reach out, take a look, see what they have to offer, but also what they are going on in their world. Here's the Instagram. Getting an opportunity, look in on the WFA. Playoffs start here in 2 weeks. They have the championship taking place in Pittsburgh. Might have an opportunity to travel up to Pittsburgh to see this championship game in July. That seems like 3,000 years away from me, but hey, if we get an opportunity, we'd love to go. First round of the playoffs will be on the road in 2 weeks. Next week, Atlanta takes on the DC Divas here at Osborne High School. I'm Bo McMichael with Score Sports. Glad to have everybody with us here tonight on a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. Thank you for all that have served and that are serving for the United States of America's military.
All right, and Williamson out to kick.
And
she kicks it deep. And it looks like it might.
Oh, it does. And she
She picked it up at the 1.
Rumbling, stumbling to the 20.
Uh-oh.
Makes it to the 23.
Hey, actually really nice return.
It was a 23-yard return for her to pick that up that much.
That was one of those deals where you're just, as a returner, I guess you're praying it goes into the end zone.
Well, it looked like it stopped, and she stopped at the same time. Minute 21 here in the second quarter.
Carolina, you got to run the ball because Atlanta still got 2 timeouts.
Oh, I can see them burning their timeouts.
Oh, I would totally burn my timeouts.
I mean, right now we're looking from a scoring perspective, and we have an average of scores of what we are looking at points-wise. Here we go, 1st and 10 for Carolina.
King in the gun. She throws out to her left and gets a first down.
Nice,
but
out of bounds,
the receiver
too.
goes out of bounds.
Well,
I guess they're trying to score. I guess that makes sense.
I mean, even a little bit talk about it. The Carolina Phoenix offense is ranked 6th in the WFA. They average about 43 points a game, where Atlanta's number 2, we're averaging 52 points a game. Both defenses are very close in points allowed. Ooh, high snap. Nothing there. We're going to call timeout, or we're going to let it roll. Coach Montgomery looks like he's going to let it roll and not call a timeout.
Yeah, I burned one right there. Make them throw it. They're going to try to get a first down.
Ladies and gentlemen, please don't forget to patronize our concession stand. They've got hot dogs, hamburgers.
And they're going to call legal procedure on Carolina. It's going to drop it back 5 yards. There's only 44 seconds remaining. That's going to stop the clock. Now you got 2 timeouts. That's the 3rd and the 4th right there. 3rd down and 4th down. And that legal procedure might have given them an opportunity to get themselves in.
You know what I'd run right there? As soon as I get the ball back, buck sweep.
They ran it to the outside. They were able to get some coverage right there. Oh, they're running the clock even after the play. Dead ball foul.
There's the pitch.
You throw a pitch down, blows my
stiff arm right there.
Ooh! Good hit.
Yeah, that ball was out. That's a fumble.
No, White kept saying the ball's down.
That's a fumble. That's yet another terrible call by the White Hat. I'm really hoping I never have this guy.
You think so?
That. Okay, that ball was out.
End of the half, or end of the second quarter.
Your score, Atlanta Phoenix
18-6.
I guess Coach Montgomery just wants to talk to him.
You're going to have to figure out what's actually going on here. With that, we'll take a little minute away and go to some of our sponsors, and we'll be right back. Thank you for joining here at Osborne High School, where the Atlanta Phoenix leading Carolina 18-6.
This is not just about coming out and winning games. It's about getting better. It's about building your team, your organization, this sisterhood, and this fellowship.
One, two, three, play football!
We want to have numbers, and we want to be competitive. I'm ready for my Kodak moment.
Turn and push in the back. That's a block in the back. He's working on feet and driving that block. More than likely, it's not going to be called, so you have to get some technique about yourself. There's a reason why I got these coaches and these trainers and these experienced players. Fair enough? Sure? Everybody good? All right. All right. Anybody else? Another rules and myth before I go on to another.
It's where the ball at. So if that's the first down, I'm running, and I'm out, and they pull my flag, I got a first down.
Let's go. You know what the battles we go through in life.
Let's go, Trina. Come on, girl.
If I introduce lots of feedback right on it.
We're doing something that no one has ever done. We're at the 2016 Jamboree, and as you can see, we have great numbers. We have over 85 girls out here doing their thing, getting a lot of fundamentals.
Go ahead and get low. You won't have to look back. You can survive 15 minutes.
Heads.
Heads is called.
One, two, three, hard work!
So the arm angle, your upper body stride dictate you go chin to pocket.
Stay right where you are. Got another 30-second drill. Yeah, come on.
Where's football?
Damn.
1, 2, 3. Team gonna win it all this year. Game changer.
Oh, what an awesome experience, awesome day, great talent out here. Want to see all these teams come out and represent.
We refuse to move. I want to see y'all condition. I am better than you, and I can prove it. This is the fourth quarter.
Can't do that. The girls looked really good today. They brought a lot of intensity. They were definitely focused. We need back, please. Every time. Show up.
Hello, everybody. I'm Sherelle, also known as SA from Reloaded. The purpose of today's event is to pretty much keep, first of all, unity. We want to show that there is unity amongst the women's football league, no matter what team you're playing.
Misfits all day, baby.
I'm Norman Carter, USFTL Women's National Director. I'm out here at Osborne High School in Atlanta. We've got the Women's Flag Football Jamboree going on, put together by Mashonda Gilmore and Zerick Foster. It's a great opportunity for the women to get out here, learn the rules of the game, compete against other women, to get better experience and to get in the groove with what's going on when their season starts next month. I've been enjoying some great play out here. The girls are actually out here playing like it's game day, like it's the playoffs, so everybody's putting everything into it.
Women's flag football, WFA Action, #1, baby. Peace.
We learned a lot today, learned a lot about rules, about teamwork, playing together. We're excited, we're a new team, we're excited to be here. We're looking for big things from the league. We're going to promote women's flag football.
Everybody get in. Everybody get in, y'all. Get in.
Y'all reaching for the flag.
Pretty good. A lot of important information we're getting right here, man. We need this right here. We need this work.
Today was a great day. What happened was each team had an opportunity to execute their offense, to execute their defense. Okay, they ran a series of plays that we did live scrimmages.
I think this was most informative. And I think that for every single league beginning, we should probably have a forum such as this.
1, 2, 3, women's football! It's been very exciting for us here in Atlanta.
If you like to do this, or that, or even that, and you want to get back at it, we've got your back. Or your shoulder, or your hip, or your knee. The sports medicine specialists at Emory Healthcare treat more world-class, professional, and college-level athletes than anyone else in the state. We'll treat you like a pro and get you back in play. If you like to do this, or that, or even that, and you want to get back at it,
Good afternoon or good evening and good night to Osborne High School. Coach Collins, I'm Bo McMichael here at Score Sports. Glad to have you with us doing a little halftime recap. 5 minutes and counting left to go here in the halftime. Coach, what did you get out of this 18-6 lead that the Atlanta Phoenix have been able to build here in the second quarter?
Well, I just tell you, Bo, if Atlanta doesn't fumble that first ball on the first drive, if they don't fumble that ball, it's probably 35-0 right now.
I definitely think that in the sense of 35-0, it's one of those ones where we get an idea of that how much momentum can make. I mean, because that 6-0 should have led to that momentum piece. I mean, it really should have propelled Carolina to the next level and didn't happen on that end. So, I mean, next thing you know, 18 points later, they've got a 12-point lead going into the third quarter.
Well, this evening, Atlanta's just a better team. They're dominating Carolina physically up front. They're running right at them. They're not making any bones about it. Everybody in the stadium knows it's going to be off tackle, and they just keep coming.
Well, if we had a camera and we could flip it and show Carolina, they're laid out in the end zone. They're tired and they're wore out. It's been a rough first half. I've not seen so much offensive running up the middle that I've seen lately by Atlanta Phoenix. I mean, it was just consistent work from the offensive lineman up front.
Well, it's been a really good job by the front five on offense. They've really been opening some holes. The times where Carolina has made big plays, it looked like somebody zigged where they should have zagged, like we missed a block. So really just overall domination, both offensively and defensively.
Going into the next week, the interesting thing, you get the Carolina Smash. Carolina Phoenix will be playing the Smash on that part, but we actually get to play on the DC Divas, and then we're going to head over into the playoffs. A couple definitely scenarios that are open there for the playoffs is that our first game on the road in the playoffs will be against the Pittsburgh Passion, located up in Pittsburgh. And then if they're able to take that victory, they'll go on and head all the way up to Boston to play the Renegades. I'll actually go over to Chicago and play the Force. And then if they win that, it looks like it's going to lead them up to Boston. So 3 games of on the road of the travel and the expense. So we really definitely appreciate any sponsorship that has already been given to the Atlanta Phoenix this year as well. I know that that's one of the things that always is a struggle that you don't really put in to your budget is the playoffs. You do, but you don't, because you don't really know where you're going, and that's always definitely an interesting thing to say the least. So should be an interesting second half. Do you expect the same course of actions from the half itself, or what? If you're Carolina coach, be a coach on Carolina, what's going to happen in the second half? Do you think they're going to be able to score, or do you think it's going to just stay 6 points and Atlanta's going to continue
I come out and I load the box. I play cover 4, let my safeties roll down on that speed motion.
You wouldn't throw 4 pass plays in a row?
If I'm Carolina, offensively, I try to hang on to the football.
Well, and we haven't really seen a lot of turnovers. We did have that one interception that was returned, but then a flag and a penalty and a flag and a penalty definitely changed it. So it's definitely it's not been it's been somewhat mistake-free football. We haven't seen a lot of errors on the player's fault. I'm not going to talk about the white cap and the crew. That's a whole other conversation.
We don't have that kind of time.
It is a little rough. So got a minute and counting here left to go. The Phoenix of Carolina looks like they're warming up, and Atlanta has just joined in on us. Will you be back with me next week to take on the Divas?
Of course.
I'm looking forward to it. We'll head over to the group and get started. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's kick in this last 30 minutes of Week 7 football for the Women's Football Alliance. It's 18-6. We're live here at Osborne High School. Co-host Adam Too Tall Collins. I'm Bo McMichael with Score Sports. Brought to you with Atlanta Phoenix football. Hopefully we'll get the Atlanta and the Carolina. Glad for you to join us here tonight on YouTube Live. We have some good consistent viewership out there, and that's always a plus, sitting right around 50 viewerships. Love that people are able to tune in to us and be able to watch and enjoy themselves. So, with no further ado, we'll go ahead and get started. Atlanta gets the ball because I am very confused.
Yeah, we deferred.
Oh, I thought Carolina deferred. I thought Atlanta. I didn't say Atlanta deferred when I was
That's what it looked like when he did it.
Okay. I'm very confused by that.
Yeah.
Based on what I was hearing from that.
Some of the calls are kind of unclear. Some are just downright mystifying.
Mystified indeed. Mystified indeed.
Looks like Toombs and London are deep for Atlanta. There's the kick. Kind of a mid-range kick. Can be picked up by London. She's going to run right up the gut. And she's got some room. She's got outside. She got a little help.
She got some help.
Nice return. Come on, man.
Just because players are laying on the ground doesn't mean that it's a block in the back. Can we take him out to dinner? Maybe Subway? I mean, he needs something to eat.
It's because they don't feel like running to actually see what the play is, see what the call should be. You can't make that call from back there. There's a guy right here.
Oh, it's driving me. He was the only one to make it. It looked like we got cramps there. Not a knee. It definitely looks like a cramp based on what she's stretching.
If I was to talk about this in Spanish, I would say horrible.
No, Hispanoia.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could sign to you, but based on the commentary, that'd be kind of hard to tell me what I was saying.
Yeah, I don't know what Atlanta has done to him, but we're not getting a call tonight.
No, we're definitely not. I guess he's not an X-Men fan based on the whole Phoenix thought process.
No.
She hobbles off the field from it looked like a cramp, but she did take a nice little hit.
Well, a hit isn't necessarily a block in the back, unfortunately.
No, it's not.
Just because somebody gets popped doesn't mean it was illegal.
I was trying to figure out a Rice Krispie reference for Snap, Crackle, and Pop, but I left that alone.
I mean, these ladies are professional athletes. I think they're planning on getting hit.
Definitely appreciate all our sponsors were able to tune in at halftime. You saw us give certain shout-outs to Studville TV and Emory Medical, as well as Atlanta Women's Flag Football League as well. So if you're definitely interested in any of those and they tantalize your taste buds.
Change at center.
Going to call a timeout.
That's a little early for a timeout.
I get a little frustrated when the white cap points to the sideline for the timeout instead of just pointing to the direction of the ball. Very confused. First timeout with 14 seconds gone in the third quarter. With that, we'll go ahead and throw up our sponsors for the first time out here in the third quarter. And take it away there, Coach Collins.
All right, our sponsors, Emory Sports Medicine Center, Cooper Global Chauffeur Transportation, the Atlanta Women's Flag Football League, Dream Medical, Studville TV, the Lynn Lewis Foundation, and Hardhead Pushing Sportswear. We'd like to thank all these companies for taking such great care of the Atlanta Phoenix.
Big things are headed for the future of Women's Football Alliance, but most importantly, the Atlanta Phoenix. Hopefully we'll be able to announce new news as time comes on. And if things work out real well, we might actually be in Pittsburgh for their first playoff game.
For more information about the Atlanta Phoenix, you can go to atlantaphoenixfootball.net. And there's a flag. Okay, the Carolina running back starts early every single play. This is the same guy that threw the personal foul on Coach Montgomery.
Oh, the one thing we have not had on our bucket list this year is one of our coaches getting thrown out of the ball game.
I think it's coming. Oh, I thought Coach Montgomery was giving him this one. That's what it looked like he was doing.
Nah, he's just making a call. 1st and 15.
Backfield. Quick throw out to the right side.
She makes the first miss. She's going back
Lundy
the other
comes all
way,
the way
and there's
back.
a load of players. Bumbling,
Longalay
stumbling.
leading the way that
45,
way.
40. Yes.
You got to love it when the quarterback leads the way right there. That's Brett
Nice.
Farvish. Brett Farvish.
Hey, and there's no flag on the play.
Hey, shocker. By the way, a clean first down. Way to go.
She realized she could come back, and there was a wall of Atlanta lady.
And so often when plays like that happen, that's where you get block in the backs.
Oh.
And
1st and 10, ball on the 39 for the Phoenix of Atlanta.
got a slot stack look out to the right-hand side, backfield, Longalay under center. There's a snap. She looks out, same play.
Oh, goes for the miss there, and she's a little tired.
Yeah, she looked gassed on that
She
one.
did. She said, I'm going to go one move, and then I'm going to sit down and take a breather. That'll wear me out.
Was that Toombs they caught that ball?
It was number 2.
Was it Toombs or?
It was 2.
Okay, London. Number 2, London.
I'm just in charge of saying the numbers.
One day
you
I'm
got
gonna
the roster.
One day I'm gonna wear my glasses.
One day, hey man, I'm just happy for the blue and white numbers.
No doubt, those black uniforms.
I saw the blue jerseys this afternoon and I just smiled. I was like, hey, we can call those. 2nd down and about 13. Timeout. What we got? Timeout again from Atlanta. They burned 2 within the first 3 minutes of the third quarter.
Okay, that's.
You get a chance, visit www.wfafootball.net for some information about Women's Football Alliance. If you're a person that enjoys stalking people on Facebook, then Women's Football Alliance is for you. Go ahead and join them on Facebook. Join them on Twitter or Instagram.
Got an interesting exchange going on right here. They've changed the center again. I don't know what this is about. I'm not sure if Blair's hurt or not. It's like
back to action here. 2nd down and 13 coming out of the timeout.
Trips left. I'm looking for the toss right here.
Ball on the ground.
Fumbled snap. Longalay tries to get back on it.
Now, who's the original center for?
Blair is down here on the side right here. She came out. I thought I heard her say something about her knee. I know I was watching, who was it, number 92. That's Taryn Stringer warm up, trying to get some snaps. Although if you haven't gun snapped regular, you know this is a center. If you're not used to gun snapping, it is not an easy thing to walk into.
If I'm not mistaken, she is the individual that was on the punting team that forgot she was on the punting team.
Indeed she is. Okay, this is going to be a run to the left. Look at where this receiver is.
You hope. No, she's just taking it back out. Good
nice,
movement.
tough run there.
It's going to be a 4th down and about 6 or a long 7.
You got to go ahead and go for this.
I think we are. I don't think we're going to punt the ball. Up 18-6. Going to leave that alone at this point. Let the clock enjoy its running capabilities.
Nice tough run by Toombs right there.
Beautiful day outside, I will say this.
Has been great weather, man. It's usually so hot right now.
It is. Well, we're not at Lakewood, where it's just not Lakewood. What was it, Grady?
Grady, where you're staring into the sun.
Oh, where you're burning so bad, you might as well jump into the fire pit.
Yeah, for the first 2 hours, it's like standing on the surface of the sun.
Another, I think she wanted to almost get out of bounds, but it's not. Good wide technique.
All right, looks like we got double tights out backfield. Never mind, that's a slot left.
Oh,
That's
she's
my
looking
bad.
for the quarterback
Langale
sneak.
just takes off.
She gonna be able to get it? Nope, she's not gonna get. Got closed in. Gonna call a flag.
And there's a flag.
Gonna call holding
Number 11 on the quarterback keeper.
on Atlanta. Looks like, based on the first referee's indication.
That guy must have the best vision of anybody on the planet because he doesn't miss a thing.
No.
Holding against the offense. That penalty is declined. The result of that play is the turnover on down.
A lot of times you're just shaking my head at that. That Whitecap is really trying to get a lot of flags thrown his way.
Does he get paid per flag, or how does that work?
It's a ratio, 3-to-1. You know, it's 3-to-1 ratio. That's about all I can say based on that experience. It's still 18-6, so it's definitely still a ball game here. Ed Osborne, glad you could join us here tonight. Glad everybody can kind of just sit back and enjoy a Memorial Day weekend celebration. 1st and 10 for Carolina.
Well, Carolina comes out and empty. King waiting on the snap. There's a snap. She drops. She looks to her right. She throws. Got a man open. And she is wide open, running down the sideline.
No flags on the play. Touchdown, Carolina.
That's number 67. That's Jerika Hargraves. If I'm not mistaken, she's the one who returned the touchdown on
She's
defense.
got some speed.
So she's got 2 touchdowns. And it's a football game again.
It is. It is now 12-18. 2 big plays on Carolina has turned this into a ball game in the 3rd quarter.
A little lackadaisical over here.
That whole offensive series by Atlanta was definitely odd. It was not on point by no means.
If I'm not mistaken, they went after Cuthbert on that one, and they're going to call encroachment. No, false start. Look at that. Okay, let's back them up a little bit.
Make the 2-point conversion a little bit more difficult.
There we go. That works in our favor.
It does. I definitely don't want to see this game get close. Kind of wondering what happened. I mean, I don't want to say that it always comes down to the center, but we got to make sure that we're healthy on the offensive side of the ball.
You know, it looked like there for a second it was going to be a runaway. King takes a snap. Shields. Oh, good gravy.
And she caught it. That's 2. Great throw and catch by Carolina to draw that lead a little bit closer to 4 points. And ladies and gentlemen, 18-14, 11 minutes and some 25 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. We got a game. Call your friends, call your neighbors. Join in around the internet.
We got a player down.
We do have a player down. Looks like she just caught a cramp as well.
Okay.
Everybody's trying to. We're all running full speed at this point.
I don't know if you caught that exchange. Shields rocked the quarterback.
Well, you said that word to the point that you didn't think she was going to get back up.
And then she got back up and ran up and hit Shields in the back.
And is that who's laying down? No.
Shields fell on the ground. Actually, she would have won an Academy Award for that one. You know, that was she like a punter or a pro soccer player.
Oh, okay.
You know, somebody brushes up hard against you, and you're like, oh, fall on the ground. Okay, now here we go, Atlanta. Atlanta's got to respond right here. This is a chance for Carolina to take the momentum, though.
It is, and we'd definitely like to see what's going to happen at this point. I tell you, I enjoy this song. I feel like it's a good song to get us started of the whip and the nay-nay, and maybe this will get us started.
That sounds like what you call somebody's grandmother. Their
Whip
nay-nay.
or nay-nay? Yes.
Bo, you need to start dancing.
I will. I'll stop dancing in a minute. I got to get it all out of my system. And we're
It's
still up by 4.
Too crowded up here to dance.
We're still up by 4. I'll tell you, we'll tell Keith to click us on the camera and watch us dance.
All right, let's see if Atlanta can do the stanky leg here. See if we can't take one in.
I'd love to go back for 6, make that defense get back right out there.
Short kick. Looks like it's going to be fielded by London. She's coming around to the left side. She's got some people out in front of her.
She finds
good
the gap.
blocking. Oh, and she runs right into number 14, and there's a flag.
All the way down to the 47.
Number 2 on the return.
But it looks like it probably go back 15, give or take.
Tackle made by Michelle Majors.
Deep breath.
How do you call something on the other side of the field, away from all the action?
You feel lonely. You haven't been hugged enough, not enough gummy bears, Sour Patches in your life. I mean, I can list a couple reasons.
I mean, I just want to flip my mouthpiece up and yell, "You're horrible."
Hey, you calm that language, okay?
Yeah.
You know, I'd like to pen him a stern letter. A stern letter.
I mean, I would absolutely be sending in clips on this guy because this has been a little ridiculous.
Oh, it is. It's especially it's very, but it's consistently bad. It's not inconsistent.
This is true.
So I'll take consistent bad. No, I won't.
But Atlanta's not getting any calls, and it's the same kind of stuff. I just don't understand.
Right. 1st and 10, ball on the 37-yard line.
Trips left, eye backfield. Longalay under center. There's a snap. Pitch out to the left.
Oh, that was a wide
Good
pitch.
job fielding it by Toombs right there.
She cuts it back inside.
And she's going to get about 5.
It's a good heads-up play. We'd have been looking at Carolina taking the lead. And I'm not judging uniforms, but for two Phoenixes playing each other, I do enjoy a good blue uniform of the Atlanta persuasion versus the white and yellow of Carolina, especially helmet-wise.
Looks like, I don't know if Toombs is catching a cramp or that's her knee. I'm hoping it's a cramp. She's not acting like it's a cramp, though.
They're having an injury timeout with 10 minutes and 43 seconds left to go in the third quarter. 18-14. Atlanta leads. Make sure I change this over from the half to the third. I got one job, and I failed at that job. I'll blame somebody else for that. Somebody's walking and goes.
Yeah, she's cramping good.
Yeah.
They're calling for pickle juice. She's cramping.
You can never have enough pickle juice. You really can't. And there comes the jug.
You know, we keep it in squirt bottles.
Yes.
Mustard works.
Well, the sodium impact of that is just, I mean, you're amazing how quick it actually can take over right there. You know, one time I was cramping up so bad, I'm oversharing right now. My head on top of my head on top cramped, and my whole face started pulling back. And I can remember the coach just looked at me going, "Yeah, you might be dehydrated," and it just was all pulled up in a knot. It was a rough day for me.
No,
I couldn't get in my car. I just sat there. I want to stand up. I was afraid to sit down, and I wasn't going to get back up because of my legs. It was one of those heated days in Atlanta.
I've been lucky enough to never be dehydrated as a player.
Okay, I appreciate you.
Been dehydrated as a coach.
Yes,
which makes it extra stupid.
It does, especially when you're not aware of that because you're not drinking enough fluids.
Yeah, you preach it to the kids, and then you don't drink anything.
Right.
Trips left, eye backfield. Longalay coming up under center. Looks like Blair's back in the game. That's a good sign. There's a snap. Off tackle to the right-hand side, and it's Myers. And she's trucking people.
All the way down to the 48-yard line of Carolina. It's going to be a 1st down and 10.
Hey, and no flags.
The nice thing is the clock might pick up and start running again. It is definitely a nice field, nice track, but would love the whole stands and press box to be
just kind of restored.
That would be a good word, restoration.
Trips left, backfield. Deep handoff around the left side.
Oh, she's
Myers
looking for a hole.
Looking for her blocks. You know, that's one of the things you got to say. Looks like she picks up about 9. That's one of the things you got to say about Atlanta. is the running backs really do a good job of setting up their blocks and using their blocks. And it looks like I'm hoping she's cramping.
No, I don't know if she is cramping.
First down.
That's kind of an injured roll around.
Right, there's helmet's off. She's dragging a little bit. If she's catching a cramp this early, yep, they're rubbing it.
Okay, yeah, it's a cramp.
Whoa.
And I tell you what, it's not even hot.
No, but it must be. I'm blown away in the fact of this much fluid missing from the team.
I tell you what, in August, that is the absolute worst here. Why we start school in August, I'll never know. Instead of us going September to June.
I'd agree.
That just makes a lot more sense. I don't know why nobody has ever thought of that.
Well, the air conditioning bill alone in schools, one of the most lived up in Maine for a little bit, and they didn't start school till after Labor Day. Now, granted, they're still in school now till middle of June, but that's just Oh yeah,
that makes more sense here.
Where you get more of a summer.
How many kids are we going to have die from the summer heat before we decide to make a change?
Right.
Now, granted, there's something wrong when those kids die.
Right. She's dragging herself off the field right there. That's some pain right there.
They put Toombs back in. Okay, they did literally just drag her off the field.
We had it live on the air.
That was amazing.
Well, they want to make sure they can get the play going. Don't want anybody to have too many timeouts. She's just getting a stretch.
Well, I'm with them. I'm drag her off the field.
I know.
Make Carolina suck
Our
wind.
cameraman was right on top of it. So I think our producer enjoyed showing that shot, and I'm trying to hit him to tell him to go to the next one.
Slot right backfield, straight give to Green. Right up the gut. Looks like it's good for about 3.
And off to number 42.
Pure cramps right there when you're getting dragged off, because if you're injured, you're not getting dragged off. I mean, she's doing the army crawl getting herself off.
That's great.
That makes my body hurt, man. It does. I'm not going to lie. Second down and about. That's a long 7.
I remember getting those when you were a kid. You'd be like sitting in the living room, and all of a sudden you fall into the floor. Yeah.
I watched my dad in dead sleep jump out of his cover, got a leg cramp. He was doing the dance like I'd never seen. I had never laughed so hard. I thought he had been touched by the Holy Spirit for a second.
Trips right, pistol backfield.
Oh!
Langley throws.
Man,
that looked a little late right there.
It did. She threw into almost felt like triple coverage. It's going to be 3rd down and long, roughly about 3rd down and 8 for the Phoenix.
That's Andrea Smee right there coming in with the late pressure. I don't know how you don't call that one. That looked awful late. She took about 3 steps.
I do believe that I want to call the white cap colorblind, but he definitely cannot see blue. He sees white real well because maybe it's got a white cap.
Maybe that's what it is.
He is not able to see that other particular color.
Maybe he's from Carolina. High backfield, trips left. There's a snap.
Toss pitch
to the left side. Toombs cuts it back.
Oh,
she's
still
moving. Running. Oh, and she's brought
Ah.
down after a pickup of about 4.
Another cramp.
Number 3, 4-yard gain, pulled down.
Yeah, she's having a tough time.
The whole group is. That's going to be one of those ones where we're going to be able to keep in.
Do they have Myers ready yet? Yeah, this is one of those things where you got to make sure you hydrate yourself properly beforehand.
Well, sometimes even the cool weather can be deceiving.
Yeah,
if you, I mean, it does not matter. Your body, you're
you think
going
it's
to have
not
to
hot.
hydrate, right? Oh yeah.
Well, it'll be interesting to see because now Toombs and Myers are both down.
Right.
It's going to turn into the Green Show. I bet she's excited. She does a good job toting the ball.
She does.
But it sure would be nice to have Toombs or Myers on this one.
Well, it's very interesting to have as many players as we have. And realistically, the only players that are going down are the runners. And they are really dealing with the ball a great deal tonight. So, I mean, I can understand why these runners are experiencing this. And last week it was 56-0. So everybody was playing, everybody was getting an opportunity, and we have been on offense a great deal tonight.
We really have had the ball quite a bit. I mean, the scoreboard doesn't necessarily show it, but we've had the ball for quite some time.
Oh, yeah, very much so.
I don't have exactly a time of possession. I'm waiting on somebody to come up with those figures for me.
Well, I'll call the stat person, let them get right on it. I'm getting attacked by flying ants at this point that are liking to bite my back legs, so I'm jumping very quickly. If you see me move real quick.
That's what it is.
Yes. Either that or I'm considering my hot dog from QT. With that in mind, let's go to our sponsors. Take it away, Coach Collins.
Emory Sports Medicine Center, Cooper Global Chauffeur Transportation, the Atlanta Women's Flag Football League, Dream Medical, Studville TV, the Lynn Lewis Foundation, and Hardhead Pushing Sportswear.
When you think of sportswear, you think of
Hardhead Pushing.
When you think of transportation, you think of
Cooper Global.
When you think of going to sleep and having a nice dream, you think of
Dream Medical.
I like it. And when you think of watching some TV about some studs, you think of
that's a little awkward, Studville TV.
And if you've ever wanted to play flag football in Atlanta, that's the AWFFL, the Atlanta Women's Flag Football. Once again, Lynn Lewis Foundation will be holding their 20th anniversary or 10-year anniversary. I think it's the 10. Got to make sure I get my facts down correctly. We'll be showing a promo here hopefully next week concerning the Lynn Lewis Foundation and their flag football. Emory Sports Medicine is doing great work here tonight for the Phoenix of Atlanta.
It's about time to drag her off the field, though.
I haven't seen anything like that in quite a while. You didn't see it on the video, man.
I saw it happen.
I know, but to know that I mean, we're up close. We got a cameraman on the field, and he is like this close, man. And they're just dragging her off. I was cringing at the sight of that to a point. I was like, oh, goodness gracious. I wonder if this one, and she's taking it very gingerly over there. Now, is these cramps at this point, or is she hurt?
They took pickle juice out there, so I'm thinking it's cramp.
Oh, yeah, that's that right calf. It's pure.
Those are tough.
And the worst part is when she's getting carried off, everything else is going to cramp up too. Oh, that's the part.
So they're going to have to change gears here. Maybe even change game plan just a little bit.
Well, the worst part is that the two scores for Carolina have been on big plays. We're talking a big offensive play and a big defensive play, and that's what gave them the 14 points.
And every coach in America, when you talk to them, they say, what can't happen? We can't give up the big play.
Big plays.
Can't give up the big play.
I was watching spring football this past 3 weeks. That's the hardest thing within a 2-week period to coach, but it's one of those ones to be able to get started. So we're about to almost get back to action once she clears off. It's going to leave 4th down and about 6th. They do look like they're going to line up to run a play.
They got in a tailback. Can you see a number back there?
I'm enjoying the cool wind right now.
I hear you.
No, it's definitely a new fullback. I'm believing they're going to give it as a fullback dive, to be honest with you.
Slot left, out backfield. Longley under center. There's a snap. She looks left. Lets it fly on a slant. And it's off the knee of London.
I don't know if I'm happy about that play or not at this point. Changeover and downs. 8 minutes and some change left here in the third quarter.
Big Mo has definitely swung right now.
Atlanta up by 4, 18-14. Carolina takes over right at the 33-yard line. I'm Bowman Michael with Adam Collins here on Score Sports YouTube Live. Glad you could join us tonight at Week 7 action of Women's Football Alliance, where the Atlanta Phoenix are taking on the Carolina Phoenix.
Really need to stop right here. Carolina comes out in a doubles look. King in the gun with the back offset to her right-hand side. There's a snap. She's looking downfield, and she's swarmed under. Ball comes up just a little bit short. I tell you what, she's spending her fair share of time on the ground.
He's going to get one good hit that's going to get that ball popped up in the air a little bit too high. She definitely hasn't. She's able to release it quick enough, though. I give her that. She's not holding on to it to the point that makes it impossible.
And she's hanging in the pocket.
Yeah, she's not running it. She's not trying to go away with it, so that's a plus all by her end.
Where's 67? You see her? For Carolina?
If she is, she's on the opposite side. If not.
Is that her in the slot?
No, it's not 67. Oh, 3 people in motion. I didn't even call that. Okay, I don't know where all these flags are coming from.
What's the call right there?
I would call legal procedure. But they're going to call a face mask on Atlanta. While the ref decides what the penalty is, we were able to get some information. Appreciate that, Miss Gilmore. It'll be the 10th year silver anniversary for the Lynn Lewis Foundation that'll take place in October. Hopefully we'll get more information out to you on June 3rd. Game against DC Divas. Looking forward to getting that information so people that want to attend it, come out, support it. Love to have you out here.
They got 3 people moving when the ball snapped.
Hey, it's Canadian Football League. We live in Atlanta.
This is so bad. There's a snap. King looks. Makes a throw. Oh!
Goodness.
I really thought that Key was going to come up with that interception.
She didn't come up with the interception. That ball was going to get in that hands of the receiver, and she was going to be banging her head on the goalpost.
Big play right there by Key.
Timeout with an injured player. With that, we'll take a little timeout ourselves. I'm Bowman Michael Adam Collins. Score Sports. We'll be right back.
Become part of the family by following us on our social networks. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and be sure.
This is the story of 4 close friends dealing with the trials that a life can bring. You hear the stereotypes, but now you get to see, what it's really like on Studville TV.
Kids play on this team? What's going on?
You're live on the air, Coach Collins.
Well,
he's it down a couple notches, man. He's it down.
I'll tell you what. It's
Third down and 5.
Let's get a little chippy.
Oh,
yes.
Finally.
Big play right there. Big sack.
Hey, and no flags on the play.
That's Carla Odom on the sack right there.
It's going to leave 4th down and then some long change, about a 4th and 13 for Carolina. It's 18-14. We got a great game here. 7 minutes and some change left in the third quarter. Can't really tell you what's going to happen based on the momentum shift is consistently abundant here at Osborne High School.
Looks like they're going to put London and Smith deep.
I'm a little worried about this punting combination right now for Carolina. Do the count real quick, Coach. They're going to call timeout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
They didn't have a punter.
Oh.
That's going to be critical.
Details.
There's the snap, and it's away.
She's going to catch it on the run.
Short kick.
Smith
picks it up.
Oh, breaks the –
nice run.
Gap.
She's around the right side. She's got
At
some
the
edge.
30.
She's got room on the outside.
The 20. Splits it.
Keep
10.
going. Not a babe. There we go. Yes.
Touchdown.
Yes.
Phoenix.
And that, my friend, is how you blow a game wide open.
Punt return for a touchdown. About a 55-yard catch and go to the right and turn it up the sideline for the score. Increasing the lead to 10, 24-14.
Nice run by Ramia Smith.
She's been asking for it all game. She had one already called back. I kept waiting for the flags to get thrown.
Maybe there's a limit. You can only throw so many.
I do believe the refs are part of the no-limit soldiers, okay? I just don't see that happening. All right, going for 2 points again here.
Looks like we're missing somebody. There we go. All right, going for 2 right here. You know, nobody's made an extra. Well, there's only been 1 extra point made all night.
Well, the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that was the first one of the night. Slot left, high backfield. Handoff off the right side.
Denied.
And she's not going to get in.
No, she's not.
And the extra point attempt is no good, ladies and gentlemen. 6 minutes, 16 seconds remaining. In the third quarter here at Osborne Stadium. The score, your Atlanta Phoenix.
But that puts Atlanta up 24-14. Giving a little security to that lead.
About 6 minutes and 16 seconds left here in the third quarter. We've seen definitely a fumble returned for a touchdown, a punt return turned for a touchdown. We had an interception that got called back for a touchdown. We've definitely seen we saw a long run by Carolina, but I'd love to see what this offense of Carolina is going to do to respond right now. They have not been able to do anything. I think realistically that last touchdown that was nearly a 55-yard touchdown for Carolina was – Atlanta was just sleeping, not paying attention to what they're doing. It's
all coverage.
Yeah. You blow that coverage, that's what's going to happen.
That, and for whatever reason, King had a lot of time that play.
A lot.
It took a while for that to develop. Williamson out to kick off. See if she can't put it in the end zone for us. She booms it right down the center, and it's going to be fielded.
On the ground.
She decides to dribble it. And
all the way to the 30-yard line.
And there's somebody got mangled right there at about the
81. Took 14 for a ride.
Yeah.
She's walking off with a limp right now. 81 did a good job of.
I've never seen anybody actually look like a rag doll. That's literally what it looked like.
And unfortunately, she was not living in a city.
No.
No, she's not.
If I could remember the rest of that song, I'd join in with you.
Well, I know it, but it gets worse, so I'm going to not quote it word for word. I'll let Steven Tyler, PJs, hold it all to himself.
Oh, yeah. Never mind. It's all coming back to me now.
Yes. I can reference an 80s and 90s songs in a blink of the eye. 1st and 10 for Carolina.
Or Eclipse of the Heart, whichever.
Oh, don't start messing my brain up. 31-yard line for Carolina.
Empty backfield. Motion coming across. That's 67 in motion.
Hey, legal procedure.
Hey, look at that. You got saw it this time. That's impressive.
My eyes have seen the coming of the glory of the Lord.
You guys threw an actual penalty. One that actually occurred.
Yes.
That you were in position to make the call. It's like the referee trifecta right there.
Somebody needs to say bazinga.
Same formation. Empty. King of the gun. And
legal procedure again. 22, the right guard for Carolina, seems to be
a little fidgety.
Maybe she needs to buy one of those fidgets.
Yeah, I see the kids with those at school now.
Do you now?
Apparently everybody has some sort of attention deficit because every kid at school has one.
I find that if you just put a rubber band on your wrist and pop it a couple of times, it get me focused.
Fakes a speed sweep.
Ooh! Somebody made a quarterback sandwich.
And that was Shields on a bull rush right there.
Oh.
Who's that? Shields, and can you get a number for me right there? Is that number 19?
Looks like number 19.
Christina Cooper met at the backfield. Met at King right there. Carolina sandwich.
We say we're going to meet at King Street for reservations.
And the thing is there was somebody trying to block Shields, and she just
she
came
just
with
went
her.
straight to her.
She just came with her.
Yes.
She didn't even have the decency to turn around and scream, "Look out!" I mean, at least do that. Empty again.
Long second down. Oh,
quick
goodness.
pitch, almost picked off by Shields there.
Oh.
That was pretty risky.
I know that we're thinking it was an important play to call that, but that made me nervous just even running that play.
7-yard loss.
We're 3rd down and a mile for Carolina. Give or take 31-yard line. 31 yards to go.
They're going to stay in that empty set. At least they're running the ball, I guess.
And the clock is running. We're at 9 minutes.
Oh, they bring it back into the backfield. Now it's trips left. Back offset to the left side. There's a snap. Quarterback's looking left. Oh, rocked and picked.
Great pick. Great pick.
Nice play.
Oh.
She got absolutely obliterated.
She did. It was a one-armed interception.
That was key. She's been after him all night. She's had a couple that she almost picked off and finally got one.
That's exciting.
That's a big turnover.
Very big turnover here with roughly 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter. That's some exciting times.
Here's a chance for them to really blow this game up.
Good interception.
Atlanta coming out, going to end up having the ball about the 15-yard line going in.
1st and 10 for Atlanta. Touchdown here would really put a lot of distance between the two teams.
From pro left eye backfield, Longalay under center. There's the give off tackle.
She's looking to the outside.
Bounces outside. There's our traditional flag. And, of course, she's going to get in because there's a hold right there.
Flag on the play.
Going to go back 10 yards, make it 1st and 20. Ball on the 25.
Of course there's a hold.
Oh. Against the offense. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the infraction. First down.
That's why we're going to back them up. Well, the change crew doesn't know to stay still. There you go. Good job, buddy. I'll tell you what, man. This group right here defy logic in a lot of times. Here comes Atlanta again. Going to go trips left. Gun. Longalay waiting on the snap. There's the snap. Longalay drops. Looks left. Swings it to the back. They're going to call that incomplete. Bounces off her chest.
2nd down and 20. Ball on the 25 for Atlanta. 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here in the third quarter.
I like the call. It was a good call. That back's got to catch the ball and turn upfield.
And you got to catch it first, just like what you said that. You did say that first. Catch it and then head upfield. Just fireworks. Everybody's okay. Everybody's okay. I ducked, but I did not cover.
Slot left.
Memorial Day celebrations.
Ooh.
Oh. A chest bump right there. Both of them high as kites.
Yeah. That's
in a reference speaking, not as a literal term. Yeah, 3rd down and.
Both pretty high right there.
They were. You got to run on your shoulders, over your shoulders. I think
that's Brandy Pringle that they put at tailback now.
Got a nice little firework demonstration going on. We get an opportunity, we'll throw it your way.
Well, it looked like an easy touchdown.
Turns
going
into
in from the 15.
3rd down and 15.
There's a snap. Longalay looking left. Floats one up.
They're going to call a push off.
Come on.
Not that he didn't get held. She didn't get held. And then she's going to call getting pushed off. Oh, that makes my heart hurt.
Okay, if you're not going to call the push-off when it happens, don't call the push-off.
Yes. I do enjoy a good push-up, though. Those orange sherbets.
Yes, that kind of push-up.
Yeah, that was a good push-up.
Last interference against the offense. 10-yard penalty.
Third down and some ages right now. I will enjoy the good firework demonstration behind us.
At this point, we may need to punt.
I would want to punt and get them back there as much as I could. I mean, it's still just a 10-point ball game. I mean,
this is horrendous.
But the last score was roughly 45-32 was the final score, and the first time they played each other.
Slot left, out backfield. Longalay under center. There's a snap. She drops. Looks left. She throws.
Yep.
It's picked by number 14. I want to say that's Majors.
And I'm just happy that it was able to get down on turnover on downs to the 25. That ball could have went the other direction.
Lots of talking going on out there.
There's definitely lots of talking going on.
It's getting pretty chippy.
Coach Montgomery comes out there trying to make sure everybody's on the same page. The goal is not to get thrown out of the game. We need 100% ready to go next week against the DC Divas.
We just need to go ahead and put the nail in the coffin on this one.
We thought that whole series, that's what it was going to be, and it just didn't turn into that direction.
Well, if nothing else, Shields is turned up. She's ready. Hey, there you go.
I do enjoy good energy like that on the defensive side of the ball. That's the one thing I never did. I would not show a lot of energy on the defensive side of the ball. I was very tired and
trying to
focused.
rest.
I was resting as much as I
trying
could.
to catch my breath
before the next play.
Doubles look, and
they are bringing the heat every play now. Every play.
Another Phoenix quarterback sack.
And it's just a party. Meet at the quarterback. Uh-oh, got a player down.
Be a little official timeout here. Got to get those cramps taken care of. Somebody yell for the pickle juice.
At this point, I say we invest in a wheelbarrow. Throw the players into the wheelbarrow, wheel them off the field, and deal with the cramp.
Oh, the one thing we did see was, hey, you could drag them off. Carpet burn or no carpet burn, we're dragging you off the field.
Does this kind of field burn you like that? I've never fallen on anything like this.
Okay, well, the answer is I'm not willing to try that out.
You know, I remember the old stuff they had at, like, Lakewood. Do you remember?
Oh.
Because, like, I was already coaching, and they still had the old school AstroTurf.
Well, back in the day when I was a little kid, Grant Field, Georgia Tech had AstroTurf, and I had to go to football camp there, and that was like concrete. And you'd fall on that thing, and you might as well go ahead and donate your skin graft. I mean, it was bad. So, I mean, I'm amazed now. I mean, I've walked on enough AstroTurf now. As an older person, you know, I've only played maybe 2-3 games in my life on AstroTurf, and those were in college. So it's definitely it's improved over time. It's just you wonder what a lot of schools are going to AstroTurf. A lot of schools realize the financial points to it because you can go ahead and use it for soccer, use it for lacrosse, and for football, and not necessarily the wear and tear and the destroying of the ground.
It's cost effective after about 10 years.
It is. You just got to get through that first initial push because, I mean,
that $1 million you got to put up to put it in.
And to be put in right.
Right. All the underlay and the sprinklers. And
right.
It's a lot that goes into it.
And the most importantly, you got to make sure that the people that are maintaining it maintain it properly. I can remember when it was, the snow game. They went to plow the field and pulled up all the little gravel parts in the NFL, and they weren't paying attention to that part.
Yeah, oops.
You got that right. Second down and about 15 for Carolina.
They're going to stick with this whole empty thing. But what they don't realize is that tackle has to be able to get to Shields, and she's just not getting there.
She is not. Minute 40 left to go here in the third quarter.
And
interception. Take it to the house. Take it to the
that's
house.
Going to the
Go.
house.
No. Shoe
on.
Tackle. Oh, the rumbling, stumbling.
Pretty sure that was Candy Chambers on that interception.
All the way down to the 5-yard line for Carolina.
Let's see if we can make something happen on offense.
Here we go. 1st and 5. Ball on the 5.
Got the ball deep again. Let's see what we do this time. Again, happy to see Blair at center. That's a big help. Slot left, eye backfield. Long lay under center. There's a snap. Give off the right side. Looks like Toombs looking for some room. And looks like she got in right there.
Oh, that speed picked up on that corner. They going to give her a touchdown? No, they're going to say she stepped out on the 1-yard line.
Because he was in great position to see that, right? He was in great position to see her step out of bounds.
Oh, yeah. She was all
From
over
over
that.
here.
Another injured player for Carolina on the field.
I think this is going to become a theme. There we go. Atta babe. She got up. Looks like it's going to be 2nd and goal from just inside the 1. See if Green gets the ball right here.
They punching in here right now. Increase that lead to 31-14. Start of the 4th quarter. This will be big for Atlanta.
Eye backfield. That's a deep give to Toombs, and she's in easy.
She definitely got some pickle juice in her. She's got a little bit more energy. Taking some time off, getting her body set up. Increase the lead.
And there's another Carolina player down.
30-14 here in the 3rd quarter with roughly about a minute left to go.
Tell you what, the sports medicine crew is getting a workout tonight. These people from Emory are earning their money.
They are definitely earning their money.
Speaking of Emory, let's talk about our sponsors for just a minute.
My injuries are out there. Let's go ahead and do that. That sounds good. Take it away there, Coach Collins.
The sponsors of the Atlanta Phoenix are Emory Sports Medicine Center, Cooper Global Chauffeur Transportation, Atlanta Women's Flag Football League, Dream Medical, Studville TV, the Lynn Lewis Foundation, and my favorite, Hard Head Pushing Sportswear.
You know, I Googled that just because I wanted to see if there was a shop nearby. I'd like to be able to venture onto that. We'll see.
We could do like a hard head pushing sportswear.
Oh, it'd just be fun to walk. It'd be fun to, yeah, it'd be fun to walk in there, you know.
Item of the day.
Yeah, walk in there and says, "Hey, I'm looking for some sportswear." It's outdoor sportswear, so I mean, it's a lot of. I'm guesstimating. I'd like to know more information about
Is
them.
it like hiking stuff or like X Games type stuff?
The answer is I'm not willing to state. It's one of those up in the air pieces.
Up in the air.
I'd like to. To me, it would come across as hiking, but I think more of it's more X game based. Is what it feels like.
Extreme hiking.
Yes, extreme hiking.
Like hiking on one leg. Hey, take a gander at the Carolina sideline.
They are wore out.
Yeah,
Coach. They are wore out. That whole sideline is just tired.
They're having a come to Jesus meeting right there.
We got to push through. It's 30-14.
All right, Atlanta Phoenix fans, at the end of the 3rd quarter, we will announce the drawing.
Looks like we're going to kick the extra point right here.
Once again, at the end of the
Well, to keep it within 31-14, that's good. They got their 2 points back. I mean, they're trying to get that part taken care of.
Get your tickets ready.
Did you get your Bahama drawing vacation tickets?
No, I'm not even thinking about that at this point in my life. We're going to have to ask you what your plans this summer when we come out after this extra point. You being a school teacher, you just got out for the year.
Yeah, man, living the life right now.
I bet.
There's a snap.
We're having a hard time snapping that
Williamson
ball.
picks it up. She's trying to get what she can get, and that's pretty much nowhere. And there's a flag in the end zone.
I want to say.
It's going to be unsportsmanlike right there.
You think? Number 88 was going to enjoy herself on that.
I think that's number 90, Blair Clark. Blair's our right guard. That's pretty important that she be able to play. That is 90 and not 98, correct?
It's 98.
It's 98, so
it's 98.
I take that back. That's Alexandra LeRae, and she is our right guard. But she rode somebody into the end zone, slammed them on their backs, and then when they went to get up, she kind of knocked them down again. Can't do that.
What? These things you're teaching me tonight.
It's so funny. You see the life come into the Atlanta sideline. They're dancing and having a good time. And Carolina has the run clock run look about them.
Oh, you do, especially 30-14.
Knowing that your only sparks have come on big plays.
Oh, yeah.
There's been no drives.
Nothing substantial. And you're down by 16, which –
and I tell you what, if I'm the quarterback, I'm going, can we please do something besides empty? Can you please leave another blocker back here? There's a kick by Williamson, deep down the left side.
Is he going to go out?
And it goes out of bounds. I thought it might stay in there for a minute.
We got another flag here.
I'll tell you what, 75 has been involved in quite a bit of this mixing it up for Carolina.
Yes,
she's got a little bit of an attitude. That's going to be Erin Dowd. She's from East Carolina University. That explains a lot.
Don't be yelling out on the Pirates like that, man.
I think Coach Montgomery doesn't want them to go out on the field anymore. That's what I'm gathering.
Based on that?
Based on that, yes. We won't share with the viewing audience, but he was emphatic about he didn't want them going down there. All right, going to change over to defense. I think this football game is getting ready to devolve into a hockey match. Is hockey a match? It's a game, right?
It's a match.
It's a hockey match? It's a hockey game.
It's a hockey game. It's a tennis match.
It's a hockey game?
It's a tennis match.
Because this is getting ready to get ugly out here.
Oh, it is. And they keep throwing the flags left and right.
Lots of tempers flaring. Hey, look at that. They called one on Carolina. What?
Well, 75 laid down to smack, and so I guess they're going to feel like they had to get 15 on that.
Lots of people getting frustrated. Think this is a training crew, or you think this is a regular crew?
I think it's a regular crew, but it might be from different organizations. So they're all getting together, getting to know each other, not people that work. Because there's so many, I will say that.
There's a snap. Quick give around the left side. Yeah, her knee touched. There was somebody in contact with her.
Did she throw it down? I don't know about that. That looked like possible.
She ran into her. She ran into her. Come on. My Lord.
Hey, Mr. Refs, I mean, the coach is out there. What's the coach doing on the 35? Or on the 25-yard line?
The play was over. She was still running. A defender stepped in the way. She stood up. She didn't lay into her. Yeah, I don't even know what there is to talk about. I think the Carolina coach is just kind of grasping at straws here.
Well, it's been the longest third quarter
in the history of the world.
Yes, part 5. As our cameraman stated, that it's been a long third quarter as well. We are all feeling this long third quarter.
Well, let's take this time to thank our sponsors.
Go ahead with your sponsors. We always get an opportunity here. Always appreciate that.
Emory Sports Medicine Center, Cooper Global Chauffeur Transportation, Atlanta Women's Flag Football League, Dream Medical, Studville TV, the Lynn Lewis Foundation, and Hardhead Pushing Sportswear. Looks like we're going to come back to action here. I will tell you, if a coach runs out on the field, seems like he should have had to call a timeout in order to talk to the White Hat. Pretty sure you're not supposed to be able to do that.
I'm throwing out ideas. I would agree with you on that one.
The doubles look for Carolina. There's a snap. Back was moving early. Quick throw out to the left side, though. Smart play.
Good wrap up and tackle for Atlanta.
Good job of just keeping them in front of you.
I'm hoping that's going to end the third quarter. Tomorrow's Christmas based on the length of this third quarter.
All right. A little inspiration from some of the coaches down there on the sideline.
Yes. And with the clock sounding, that ends our third quarter. We'll head over to the fourth quarter with your Atlanta Phoenix up 30-14. We'll be right back.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the third quarter.
If you like to do this, or that, or even that, and you want to get back at it, we've got your back. Or your shoulder, or your hip, or your knee. The sports medicine specialists at Emory Healthcare treat more world-class, professional, and college-level athletes than anyone else in the state. We'll treat you like a pro and get you back in play.
The winner is ticket number 954.
Second down and 5 here at the start of the fourth quarter. Carolina has the ball.
Oh, that's the call.
Doubles look at the snap, quick give around the right side, and it is going nowhere.
15 and some change, or 15 and less than 15 counting here in the fourth quarter. Third down. They're going to reset the ball. They said they weren't ready. They're going to say that wasn't the play. That play didn't exist, even though the clock is still running. I've seen fire and I've seen rain.
I've seen good times that I thought would never end.
Oh.
There's a throw. Man, oh, come on.
Touchdown.
I will say that was a rifle shot.
It was. 75-yard touchdown strike.
And it's number 67 again.
Yes. She's got 3 scores here.
I'm thinking I find 2 people, and And I say, you know where 67 is every play. My goodness. The big play yet again. And it looks like Carolina might be able to draw within 8.
30-20. We'll see what happens at this point.
That missed extra point's a big deal right now. And they are lining up to go for 2. Trips right. King in the backfield, in the gun. Back offset to her right-hand side. There's a snap. She fakes the give. She rolls right. She's looking to the back of the end zone and just throws it away.
That pass falls incomplete. The two-point conversion attempt is no good. Ladies and gentlemen, with 14 minutes, 5 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter at Osborne Stadium.
Good news, Atlanta. We hold a 10-point lead now, so it's still a 2-possession game. Hopefully we're going to come out here and run this one back on kick return. That'll really make my day. Of course, as sure as we did, there'd be 15 flags on the ground.
Well, probably the most interesting thing about it all is just getting an opportunity to see how they handle big plays and after the fact. I mean, every time a big play has occurred against Atlanta, they've responded in a positive manner.
That's huge, being able to answer. But I will say it's been tough for Atlanta. They're having to play 18 people each play.
Oh, they are.
Because you got to include the people in the stripes. They have them black and white just like Carolina does. Maybe that's what it is. If you can't tell, I'm not a big fan of officials.
No, not tonight. Tonight they've prolonged this game a great deal. This game could have been a very simple, easy game. I mean, that whole let's do this play over again added to that score.
You know, there are a lot of times where I think they think the game is unbalanced and they try to balance the game, and that makes me crazy.
And in this situation, it's just it's two different stores. Straight to her.
Straight to London, it looks like. Or is that Toombs?
She's going to take it right
there
back.
She goes. See ya.
Good stiff arm. No flag on the play. Touchdown. 80-yard kickoff return for a touchdown.
Being able to land on the ground hoping for flags.
That is a flag on the 35-yard line. Is that a flag or is that a T? Is that the T? That's the T.
That's the T.
Good call. Good call.
That's a dagger in the heart right there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The response to these big plays by Carolina are huge at this point.
Score, feeling good about yourself, and then they dash your hopes yet again. This is a big extra point right here to make a 3-possession game. This is huge right here as Williamson lines up to kick, give a 17-point lead, and again, make it a 3-possession game.
They would change it, the whole complexity of
I
wonder if they can or cannot get themselves closer.
Of course, if I'm Carolina, I come out and throw the ball to 67 every play.
Every play. Line up.
And there's a snap, a hold, up, and it's
finally.
It looks good. It was off to the left, I guess.
So hard to tell based on what we were looking at.
Our vantage point is not very good.
It's not up here. That's why you almost want to.
Maybe we need an end zone camera.
I'll get on that next year. Okay, you be nice. You be nice.
You got to work.
You got to definitely work on that one. Once again, we're live here at Osborne High School, Week 7 of Women's Football Alliance. I'm Bo McMichael, Adam Collins. Score Sports, 36-20 is your score. Atlanta is leading Carolina with about 13 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in the ball game. Thank you for all joining us here tonight. We have one more home game, and then it's playoff bound for the Atlanta Phoenix. Next week, Atlanta will take on the DC Divas, who are currently 3-3, but ranked higher than the Phoenix of Atlanta based on the opponents they have lost to. So I'm expecting
strength of schedule.
Say it again.
Strength of schedule, I guess.
Strength of schedule is definitely the key. I'm definitely looking forward to. I mean, unfortunately, the opponents we've had to play this year have been way under our level of ability. This team seems to be the closest to our capabilities, and they're the 6th-ranked team out of Tier 2. So we're the 12th-ranked team out of Tier 1. And it should be actually a really good battle next week against the DC Divas. Looking forward to it all the way around.
It'll be interesting to see how well the Divas travel.
Well, they came here about 3 years ago, and they traveled real well. It was a thumping. So I've only seen them one other time play, so it'd be very interesting to see.
Williamson with the kick. It's a short, high kick. It's going to bounce right up to the returner, and she's got the ball, and she couldn't make up her mind about where she was going.
All the way back to the 35-yard line is where Carolina will take their offense down by 16. 2-point score or 2-score game. Still not out of the woods just yet. A couple big plays here and there.
Oh, it's still just a 2-possession game.
It is.
Again, I cannot emphasize how important those extra points were.
I'm not a person that likes to reference the Atlanta Falcons Super Bowl, but two-score game is a 2-score game. It can happen very quickly. Even if you're up 16. Touchdown to 2-point.
I cannot believe they blew that game.
I go back and watch the game about once every 3 days. Here we go, because I like self-inflicting punishment. 1st and 10, 35-yard line going out.
Carolina comes out and trips, motion to back out of the backfield. King's looking to her right, and she skips one off the ground. No one-hop rule here.
As we were talking about the playoffs will start here in 2 weeks. Looks like Atlanta will be on the road. Potential opponent will be the Pittsburgh Passion. If you ever get a chance, you can Google them. They do have a couple of YouTube links out there where they actually broadcast their games. I've had a chance to watch them a couple of times. Should be a very interesting game if we actually get ourselves up to Pittsburgh.
Doubles again. King dropping deep. Almost looked like she was trying to set up a screen, and she's scrambling.
First
this
time
is
we've
what I've
seen
been
her.
concerned about. And she's going to get a first down. This is what I've been concerned about all night.
Yep.
This would have been my plan if I'm Carolina. Try to throw quick passes.
And nothing's there.
And quarterback runs.
Yep. Clock is running.
See if they would have stopped it for the first down.
They stopped it for a second. That Whitecap's moving. Down by 16.
Now he's ready to go.
Yes. He's got places to be.
A doubles look. Quick throw out to the left side. Over the head of the receiver, number 67. I'm really glad she didn't catch it because she has got some wheels.
She does, and that's what they were trying to do. She was going to definitely outrun number 36.
Looked like it was supposed to be a quick screen.
For Atlanta.
Yeah, number 36, I think that's our hitting safety right there. Not necessarily our cover safety. This is one of those things where I might invert right here. Put one of my corners on 67. The zone. They're making some headway. Putting together a drive.
Well, and I think there's a little bit of prevent in Atlanta's defense at this point.
It's the defense I hate most in the world.
Yep.
That was Portia Holmes on the carry right there on the zone. See Carolina kind of taking their time now. In my opinion, a smart approach.
They're very gassed. I mean, when you're only 2 scores away, as long as you can convert on that 2-point, nothing's necessarily impossible. You got a speedster like 67. Better get the ball away.
67 was open again.
She was.
And number 5 finds herself. Back of her jersey is going to be, well, I guess turf doesn't make things green, does it?
No.
She'd be covered in green. If this was a grass field.
Yes, she would.
Her entire jersey would be green.
The most interesting thing that you got going on right now is the energy level on both squads, because Atlanta did respond with that kickoff return for a touchdown, which is a good thing because we're definitely seeing their ability to drive the ball. 4th and long here for Carolina.
Big play, big 4th down.
Oh, nobody
Rush
blocked
coming
her.
straight up the middle. Odom came unblocked.
She going to get to the outside. She got enough for the first down.
King gets another first down. Running
Good moving.
around. King, Michael Vick in it.
There's nothing but getting tired.
I mean running, not dogfighting.
We got some hands going up in the air for Atlanta Phoenix. They be like, I need a breather. I'm tapping my helmet.
Lots of helmet tapping there.
Heck yeah. Morse code SOS. SOS. Get me out of this game. I need a breather. Number 5 will not stop moving. They're looking for some water or Powerade down there. If
extra shot of something.
Extra shot of something. I'll take a energy drink right now myself.
There's a give on the zone again. Nice read. Looks like a face mask right there.
Nah, I think she grabbed that ball and just literally took half her body with her.
I mean, the zone is slow developing right there, but the defensive line has just lost their oomph. And so now it's there.
That is a butterfly or a gigantic bug.
That is a huge moth. The zone yet again.
To the outside it
Holmes
goes.
Bumps it outside.
Oh, and she's got
room.
it.
And looks like they tackled her by the ball there. She's got a first down, though.
The clock is moving, and so is Carolina. Down the field they go. Clock is running.
I'd say call a timeout right here, but we burned our first 2 in the first minute 30 seconds of the game.
Left.
Minute 30 seconds of the second half. But look, the defensive line is just gassed. We got no push anymore.
Nothing.
Odom came through unblocked on the play where King scrambled, but just couldn't make the play.
Or you don't break down, you're not able to do anything at that point. Here we go again. Oh,
nice play right there.
Good.
That was great defense right there. Who was that on that play? I can't get a number.
23, 21.
21.
For the Atlanta Phoenix.
24 maybe?
Yeah, it is 24. Good eyesight. She turned right.
Shatanya Spicer got her arm in there, got that ball out. That was huge, right? That was a touchdown again.
It was. From the same person that continues to make touchdowns. Again.
I'm bracketing 67.
We're going to put 10 people on 67.
Call me crazy, but I'm cheating. There's a snap. Give on the zone to 67. There she goes. She fights through the first one, gets around the edge. Looks like she gets about 5.
Right at the 10-minute mark, 10 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Somewhat of a game still here at Osborne High School.
Still within reach.
Carolina down by 16, but is attempting to push in a score on the 20-yard line. 3rd down and 5 for Carolina.
$1 holla, he says.
For the hot dog or the hamburger?
$1 holla.
I got a $20. I take them all.
Doubles. King waits on the snap and then gun.
Oh, she's going to get in the middle.
Zone. Nice
Good
cut.
move.
Really
and for
nice
the score.
Cut.
They're going to give it to her.
And she was.
See, I would say she was down on the 1.
Yeah, she was.
But they're going to give it to her as a touchdown.
She landed on her butt. She's down right there.
Yeah, but they're giving her as a score. Add 6 points to Carolina. They
haven't really been in position to make these calls.
Okay, I'm confused. They're going to say it's 1st and goal.
Okay, that's a much better call.
Okay, good.
I thought we got a touchdown call on
Our
somebody.
producer was shaking his head. Nix on the touchdown.
Ixnay on the touchdown tay.
All right there, Pig Latin. I'll take a fumble return 99 yards for a touchdown.
I've seen it happen before.
We have too. James Harrison.
There's a snap. Give on the zone and trashed at about the 3-yard line. Looks like they might have lost something right there.
They did. It looked like they did. Felt like they did or not. One of our cameramen are being attacked by bugs. He's got a person up here and hang in there.
We need a tent.
We need a tent. We need a
mosquito
tent. I'll put it on the budget.
Doubles, got them spread out. And everybody's moving before the
procedure
snap
or
of the ball,
something.
and
What's
they actually
going on
saw it.
here?
Wow. That's a real plus they saw it.
Legal procedure on Carolina, going to knock them back 5 yards. It's going to be second down and 8.
Pretty sure it's about 8 people moving that time.
You're not allowed to do that?
No, I'm pretty sure that's against rules. I'm just
what.
glad these guys know it's against rules.
These rules.
These rules that you speak of.
I tell you.
Is there somewhere I could find these?
Maybe in a book.
Doubles again. King waits on the gun. There's the give on the zone.
Oh.
Looks like 67's got some room.
Great.
No, that was Holmes. Holmes wrapped up by
Great
Toombs.
tackle.
Looks like Toombs make the play.
Open field tackle like that, that's big. Third down and some change. I'd love to see, by third down and 6, definitely have an injured player for Atlanta. I'm going to cash this in as that I'm tired and I need some pickle juice.
Yes. If I just lay down, nobody will yell at me. They'll bring me pickle juice.
There's no way to get an IV of pickle juice.
Yeah, I'm getting the feeling that somebody wants water.
Bring me little jerkins or some bread and butters. I do enjoy a good bread and butter. What is your favorite style of pickle?
See, I'm a dill guy.
You're a dill guy?
I'm a dill guy.
I do enjoy some bread and butter.
I tell you what's good, Wickles.
Oh.
You ever had Wickles?
The answer is no, please.
Wicked pickles.
Wicked pickles. Hot,
They're
spicy?
They're spicy pickles.
Yeah. One time I bought some thinking they were regular pickles. I bit into those things, and I thought I got some turned pickles. Something turned on us.
One of my aunts brings me those from Alabama.
Okay.
She brings me that along with a case of Bob Gibson's Alabama Red with habanero.
Ooh.
The world's greatest bottled barbecue sauce.
Oh.
We're trying to pick them up as a sponsor right now.
Yes, I could only see that on that part. If you're listening, Bob, hook us up. That would be nice.
Bob actually has a restaurant in Decatur, Alabama. We should definitely make a trip.
Okay, that's not too bad. That's not out. It's near LaGrange. Decatur's not too far.
It's not too far.
No, not too far outside of there. I definitely can see that. I do enjoy spicy, but there's a time and a place. Don't mess with my barbecue. I want to enjoy
Well,
it.
it's one of those where it's sweet in the front and hot in the back.
Yeah. When you can sweat a little bit. The only thing I'll take where I don't want to taste my taste buds or my tongue is I'll take a good chili that'll turn me, in the opposite direction.
Hot mustard.
Oh.
On an egg roll?
Yes. Yeah, good call.
Hey, but speaking of sponsors.
Throw us out there, Coach.
We'd like to thank Emory Sports Medicine Center, Cooper Global Chauffeur Transportation, the Atlanta Women's Flag Football League, Dream Medical, Studville TV, the Lynn Lewis Foundation, and, of course, the ever-popular Hard Head Pushing Sportswear.
Speaking of the Lynn Lewis, they'll be celebrating their 10-year anniversary, the silver anniversary for the Lynn Lewis Foundation. Please come out and support, and we'll get started here right now with the remaining part of the fourth quarter. This is a big play here for Carolina.
That's a huge loss with Odom coming out of the game.
Yes. Can't tell if it's a cramp. Maybe the bugs are bitter because they're killing us up here. I should have been bobbing when I was weaving. Third down and about 6.
Doubles. Speed sweep coming around. Looks like no zone back the other way. Fooled and they're going to call a face mask.
Hey, you're going to call a face mask. She grabbed her by the helmet. Wasn't the face mask.
Technically.
You're going to give me a technical right now?
If you grab any opening of the helmet, it is considered a face mask.
Blah.
So by definition, if you stuck your fingers in the ear hole and slung the person down by the ear hole, it is a face mask.
I'll let your statement run true.
I only know this because I've had this argument before.
Nothing worse, though, when you're sitting there in the huddle and somebody sticks their finger in your ear hole and you can't move. And you're like, wait, what was that? Man, it's good time.
Yeah. That's when you're winning. You know you're winning when that happens.
Oh, no, this either that or you're losing by 80.
Yeah. So you can either laugh or cry.
Right. Here we go. They're going to call no call there.
Ah, the old no call.
Either that. I'm so confused. Is the fourth
down? That's right up there with a no-tell
down?
motel.
Holiday Inn.
Okay. Okay, now he hasn't called a timeout.
But I'm confused by it being third down. I thought it would be fourth down.
We're just going to replay the down. Just Mulligan. Do-over.
They're Colorado us right now. They're Colorado us.
There's a snap. The
Going
give
to the
on the
outside.
zone.
She going to get to the
She's
border.
trying to get the edge. And she's tossed out of bounds. And they don't like that either.
He's on the 20.
Okay, he's out at the numbers.
I'm confused.
Okay, has he called a timeout? Giving a lot of latitude to the coaches from Carolina here. They're out at the hash and haven't called a timeout, and nobody's saying anything about it. 4th and goal. That's fireworks, not gunfire, Bo. So
Well, I thought it was thunder, and I was ducking and cover there, too. Either way.
got trips to the right-hand side, back offset to the right as well. There's a snap, fakes the zone. King rolls right, then rolls back left. She's looking for anything, and she's going to be swarmed under, and they threw a flag. You have got to be kidding me. Okay, she's calling the hold. Thank goodness.
On the sack is number 17. Flag on the play.
The refereeing has been less than stellar this evening. Hadn't had a lot of calls go our way. No, now it's going to be a face mask.
Automatic first down. Half the distance to the goal. That'll put it right around the 3-yard line. And we'll play these 4 downs again.
Now, how she could see the face mask.
There was no face mask to be seen. First and goal.
This is really,
ball
really
on
bad.
The 3.
They've got 4th down put up there.
It's first down. It's got to be first down.
There's a snap. Give on the zone. And she's in.
Touchdown.
That's Holmes on the score. Well, when you get 35 chances, you're bound to score eventually.
Yeah, I hope you do. I mean, just the process of elimination would think that you'd have that. It's a 10-point ball game, going for 2 points here.
Big play right here defensively. You hold them out right here, still a 2-possession game.
Oh, it's a very big play because if you don't have this, I mean, only 6 minutes and about 20 seconds left to go in the game, it's still a very close game.
Oh, yeah, it's a ball game. Take it to the house. Go.
No worse. Blow with the whistle.
Dead. Oh, my word.
I'm so confused, Mr. Ref.
It's pro rules.
Why are you blowing it dead, Mr. Ref? That's the second time you blew it dead.
Sorry, ladies and gents. I'm a little emotional up here.
We got all excited about that. I was waiting for him to blow the whistle, though. He's apologizing, saying that it was his bad.
Okay, then it's an inadvertent whistle.
36-26.
If it's an inadvertent whistle, by rule, they have to replay the down. Not that helps Atlanta at all, but that's the rules.
Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is now a 10-point game, 36-26. About 6 minutes and 21 seconds remaining here in Week 7 for the Carolina Phoenix versus the Atlanta Phoenix here at Osborne High School. This is Score Sports, enjoying a very close game, actually. It keeps going back and forth. I do feel like ever since the second quarter, Atlanta has been in charge, and there hasn't been a sense of, hey, I wonder what's going to happen. Even when it was 18-14, I still feel like we had this fairly in control.
And we were missing one on the kickoff return there. I'm not sure who scheduled the officials from the Mickey Mouse Officials Association. The MMOA.
Oh, good. Good job. That could get you 15 yards on a good day and a fine. You pulled that one off on
yeah, I'm getting thrown out of the game for that one.
Yeah, you would. Especially if they found out what those initials stood for.
Yes. Oh,
Great.
nice job. Good job
job.
up front. That'll way to just get down. Smart play.
All right. 1st and 10, ball on the 45, 46-yard line of Carolina. Atlanta will take over. We're going to be coming close to an end here. Hopefully we can run out some clock. It's been great having everybody out here tonight. Thank you for Osborne High School having us come out here. Most importantly, I want to thank my crew. Thank Nate Robinson on camera. Keith Austin on camera, being attacked by the bugs every second. Fordrick down on the land camera, which is always nice. Linda with pictures. Matthew Lee on producing. Got my co-host Adam Collins. I'm Bo McMichael. We're Score Sports live here at Osborne High School on a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. And a nice cool breeze, to say the least. Are we doing Dunkin' Donuts on the way home, or are we doing QT?
Man, I'm going to let you call this one.
All right. I'm thinking I need
I thought we were doing Dollar Holla, but.
Oh, I would love a Dollar Holla right
Double
now.
stack. Oh, and Longalay rolls right.
Oh,
she cuts it back up the middle. She did run the ball, though. I'm pleased with that.
Now, how many timeouts does Carolina have? I would think all 3, based on that they've not.
Yes, they still. No, they have 2.
Two remaining. I would think that they would only should have 0 based on the amount of times the coach has walked to the hash mark and back.
I don't know about you, but where I come from, when you walk out to the hash and you haven't called a timeout, you better have a really good argument, or
there's no argument that you can have. 2nd down to 9.
Double stack, ace backfield, Langley under center. There's snap, give right up the middle.
Oh, good block back.
Nice job. Pringle gets to the outside. She's able to stay in bounds. She's going to make it down to, looks like, about the 17-yard line.
They're going to have her step out on the 19. I don't know how she got away from that on the 30.
Yeah, I don't know. Nice run by Pringle. And I can't say enough about the job that the offensive line has done tonight. Blair, Bernard Weston, LeRae. Who am I missing? And, Shields. Great job up front.
I would definitely like to look at the numbers on how many offensive yards we've been able to gain just by driving the ball. There has been a lot of big plays we've had. We've had big plays on special teams. 1st and 10, ball on the 20 for Atlanta.
Slot right, out backfield. Longley wasting some time. Takes a snap. Deep handoff to Pringle. She's got the outside. She's got some blocks in front of her. She almost made it in.
Got to about the 4-yard line.
They're going to say she went out at the 4.
1st and goal, ball on the 4.
This lady down here is the one that saw the phantom face mask. To give.
I would have liked that game to have stayed at that distance when it took over down there.
Yeah. To give Carolina their 35 and 35th down and 4.
10-point ball game, looking to increase that lead to back to 6, possibly 8, here with about 4 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter.
Go ahead and put this game away here.
Every time we say that, they score.
High backfield. It looks like some sort of counter.
Misdirection on both parts.
I'm not sure if that was supposed to be a counter or Pringle went the wrong way.
Busted play based on a quarterback's response.
Quick whistle. Looks like you got 2nd and goal from about the 4, though, or 3, sorry. See if Carolina can muster a hold right here.
Second and roughly about 3 yards for Atlanta.
Trips right, trips left, ace backfield. Deep give to Pringle. Oh, and she gets stuffed.
They're going to call holding.
And there's a flag.
Looks like holding on 98. We'll go back 10 yards.
Looks like they're going to call the hold on LeRae. It's unfortunate. The only time offensive line their names ever get mentioned is when there's a penalty.
Yeah.
That's what everybody hates about offensive line.
They got one job. It's like a kicker missing an extra point or a field goal. They don't hold. You hold every play, just don't get caught.
Don't get caught. There it is.
Yeah, it's just don't get caught. I don't think there's – if I wasn't holding, I wasn't blocking anybody.
No. Yeah, I'm with you. If I'm not holding, the guy ran by me.
Right, I didn't do my job.
Not exactly.
Second down and about 13, being second and goal on the 13.
Trips left, high backfield, deep give to Pringle. And she runs right into the teeth of the monster.
Got about 3 yards on that. They're going to make it a long 3rd down and 10. We're under 3 minutes here at Osborne High School. Next week, June 3rd, 7 o'clock, DC Divas will be joining the Atlanta Phoenix. Glad to get rid of Carolina. Not that I don't appreciate Carolina, but I hate the Phoenix. It gets me a little confused.
Phoenix.
Phoenix
versus Phoenix. Phoenix first down. Phoenix stop on the play. Phoenix everywhere. Or is the plural of Phoenix Phoeni?
Well, I can tell you, bottom line, I do believe the Phoenix will win tonight.
Or is Phoenix like deer, where the plural of deer is deer?
That play
tried
did
a little
not work this
razzle-dazzle
time.
on that one.
We tried that before when we scored a touchdown. This one's not going to happen. It's going to be 4th down and roughly about 10 yards as well, maybe 11.
Let Williamson kick it. Of course, my defense coordinator's coming up to me going, what if they block it?
I know. That's the first thing. They blocked that last one. I'm like, nah, man.
What if they block it?
We're under 2 minutes. Let's just play. And it's very interesting. They're not calling any timeouts. They're letting this play run. They have not used any of their timeouts at all, meaning Carolina.
Well, I think they know this one's over.
If they'd have got the 2 points, it would have been a different game.
You're not going to get 2 possessions in a minute and 40 seconds.
No.
It's unlikely.
We're out of bed. Go. No! On the 1 yard line.
Oh, come on.
With the minute 32, change of possession. Carolina's football on the 1 yard line. Drove it all the way down and turned it over on downs.
I think I send the heat right here.
Once again, I'd like to thank our sponsors. Take it away there, Coach.
I'd like to thank Emory Sports Medicine Center, Cooper Global Chauffeur Transportation, the Atlanta Women's Flag Football League, Dream Medical, Studville TV, the Lynn Lewis Foundation, and always hard head pushing sportswear.
99 yards to go, down by 10.
Thought you were fixing to start a song there for a second.
I know. I don't want to talk about any bottles on the wall.
All right, empty backfield. King looking, throws.
Please throw the flag.
I guess they're going to call that uncatchable?
No, illegal pick. I guess they missed the class on pass interference.
Yeah, I rarely see anybody call pass interference in high school.
A lot of face holding is what I sometimes see. That's about it. But you're right.
I mean, because we teach just look back.
As long as you look back.
Just look back. Watch his eyes. Look back.
He gets a little wider. That means the ball's coming.
Although I do wish they had run the ball.
Less than 90 seconds here in the fourth quarter. Glad to have everybody with us tonight. Thank you for joining us here on Memorial Day weekend.
Carolina lets it fly. Hits the receiver in the side. I don't think she knew it was coming.
No, she did not. But she was definitely open. It was a good throw and catch. Third
not
down.
So much to catch. Good throw.
Yes.
Not
It was
so much
a catch
to
catch of the body. But it's
Yeah.
third down. And we haven't barely had any time taken off the clock.
If the ball was covered in Velcro, that might would have worked.
Agreed. That's a whole nother game thought process. Good job there, Coach Collins.
There you go. There's a new game. Play it on like the trampoline places.
Velcro. If it gets to you.
Sticks to you. There's a snap. Give on the zone.
Oh, we hadn't seen a safety.
Who was that on the carry? Was that Holmes?
4th down. Clock is running. Please join us next week, June 3rd. Same time, same place. Osborne High School DC Divas are going to be here. It's going to be a fun game. It's going to be an interesting game. Want to see if we can stay undefeated at home. We're 3-0 at home.
May as well make it 4-0.
I know. 3-1 on the road. Still would love to have taken that undefeated record into against the DC Divas, but sometimes that helps us. And the longer run makes us stronger when we're able to. Here we go.
I think that was a timeout.
It was a timeout. 36 seconds remaining.
I've never seen this one.
And maybe everybody needs to get together right now. Come together right now. Singing for everybody.
It looked more like chugga chugga chugga.
Chugga. I do enjoy that choo-choo song.
Yes.
All aboard the choo-choo train. All aboard.
Or Chuggington. Also a classic in my house.
Yes, Chuggington is a good.
I know you can empathize with this one.
Oh, I can definitely empathize. We could play the old name this song and see if So I'm going through a SpongeBob SquarePants stage in my life right now.
Hey, I found this great thing. It's on Pandora. It's Lullaby, but it's like rock hits.
Yeah.
It's like rock hits done lullaby style. It's great.
Yeah.
Or we could walk it out.
The worst part is every now and then my little one will change it to heavy metal, and you'll just see him jamming down the road. Alexa is a wonderful thing, but he knows how to operate Alexa, and he'll ask Alexa to play certain songs. And then the best one was watching him have his brother push him around the chair, and he was saying, "Spin me round, round, baby, round, baby, like a rocket." I'm just staring at him, but he's getting spun around a chair. Singing the song.
Kids and technology today, right?
I know. Here we go. 4th and 6. Ball on the 5-yard line going out. 36 seconds remaining in the game. Sports.
They're going to punt.
Yes. Atlanta Phoenix football. I think that's where the timeout was going. Yeah, we don't need to do anything with this right now.
I go safety punt right here and just kick the ball off again.
We haven't seen a safety all game, so let that clock run. Well, it's been wonderful having everybody out here tonight. Glad y'all could all join us. Want to thank once again all our sponsors for Atlanta Phoenix football. That clock is running, and it's going to continue to run. They're not touching it. They look like they're going to line it up and call it a night.
Atta babe. Another one in the books for the Phoenix.
They're going to improve their record to 6-1, heading against their last game of the season against the DC Divas. Glad to have you with us tonight. Thank you all so much. Another one in the books. Coach Collins, it's been fun. It's been real, and it's been real fun.
Oh,
Thank
absolutely.
you, sir. Thank you to our camera people out there. Appreciate all the efforts. The bugs didn't eat us alive. Hopefully you sit back and enjoyed the game. We are Score Sports. This is Atlanta Phoenix football. Until next week, take care, good night, be safe, and enjoy your Memorial Day holiday. Be safe out there.
This is coming from way back.
Way back. Up, and they stay there. Up, down, up, down.